YouTube tonight.
Yeah. Live video starting. And we are now live, says Facebook. And hello, everyone. This is week 22 of the Friday Night Pro League, live on Facebook only and later on YouTube on demand. The visitors Hingham from South Shore Bowling Center, South Shore Country Club, I should say, and are on the road, and Team Academy 1 here in Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts, are the team at home. Lineups: Josh Riopelle, you see on your left, Matt Soucy, Cory, Aleci, Jeff Walsh, and Brian Fuller Jr. for the home team Academy 1. Chris Jones on the right, and after him, John Zappi, Bob Whitcomb, John Winchell, and Craig Holbrook. And alongside me on the call tonight is Paul Grant.
Hey, Greg, great to work with you again as always. 3 versus 6, number 3 Hingham, the surging number 16 Academy 1, 1 point behind Academy, or the Central 2 for 5th place. First of 3 strings, 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 2 for total. Chris Jones with 4 in that first ball, 6 for Rio. Jones, thin hit, it goes, spare. Great way to start the match. Rio, all but number 1. Hingham 110 and 58. Academy 1 83 and 85, but they've been really bowling well after a tough start to the season. They're coming together of late. Rio a 9. Greg on the technology on the score cam and commentating. Always a pleasure to work with you, Greg.
Always a pleasure, Paul.
And you get stuck with me tomorrow all day, too. Get the Candlepin for Cancer Top 5 live show at Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire, 12 noon start.
Yes.
On Candlepin Bowling Network, myself, Greg Gouillart, and Bob Lee,
All
executive
right.
producer at Candlepin Bowling Network. Jones on the fill with 7. 1, 3, 7, 17 through 1 in the first of 3. 3-1 split for Rio. 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left.
If you're new to Candlepin, 3 balls per frame, not 2, and any pins on the plate stay on the plate and can be used as live wood for shots like that.
Off the wall, spare, back to back.
And even the spares are rare, so this is a tremendous start for Chris Jones.
Look at that shot by Soucy. That won't go. Dr. Seuss in the house. Get the word out about Candlepin Bowling. Nothing like it. Youth League here Wednesday at 3:30 with Mike McIntosh 3.0. $10 a person. Lessons are free. Get the youth involved. Academy Lanes Pub 125 in the Bradford section of Haverhill, Mass. 725 South Main Street. Contact Mike McIntosh for more information on Facebook. Here's Captain John Zappi, who runs the league with Dave Barber. Does a great job. Hall of Fame eligible next time around. Left-handed bowling well of late. One, 2, 4, spare chance. Soucy in the pocket for a strike, almost.
Remember, Soucy was going split crazy last time we saw him last week, so it's a great sign to show him with a 9 drop here.
Josh Rio had a pair of 9s. There's a spare for Zappi. They get 3 for 3 at marks. Great start for Hingham. Used to be Union Street, so they closed down. Soucy barrels through, spare. What a start.
Now the only Holbrook they have in him is Mr. Holbrook, of course, Craig.
2 Hall of Famers of the team. Bob Whitcomb up next, 2023 class, and Craig Holbrook up next at fifth spot, as Soucy gets the spare also.
Greg, thanks for testing out the chat feature. Glad to know we're on the line here. Doing Facebook only this time because of some odd internet issues. That's a tough punch out for Zappi.
2 fill, 12 through 1. Soucy, beautiful ball, triangle, 2, 4, 5. Now the 2 wants to go. It does. It's probably better off standing, but 8 on the fill. 18 through 1 on the first of 3.
Yep.
Zappi raised the head pin and stuck with 2. Well, the 4 pin goes down, so 5, 9 middle plus the post. Soucy for 2 in a row. He has it. Great start. 28 in the ball through 2. So 5 spares combined already between the 2 teams. Zappi is 7 the hard way. 19 through 2.
Yeah, troublesome wood there. Too bad about that.
Mr. Candlepin Corner, Cory Aleci hosting Candlepin Skins with Jordan Britton on lane 5. Hall of Famer Bob Whitcomb. In his toughest year in 35 years or so. 120 average or better the last 34, but injuries have slowed him down and just trying to get his confidence back. But watch out for him down the stretch. 4-1 split. Aleci, A-L-E-C-I, Cory Aleci, C-O-R-Y, with the 4-2 split.
Four and one split. 8-pin hiding back there as well.
What a try. Couldn't get to the 10. Aleci on the odds pin. That won't carry to the 6 and 9.
I'll call it the Chester Cove special because we saw DC here today at Academy Lanes.
Yeah, I got the inside story on how that came about as a 10 for Whitcomb to start his match. And Aleci gets a 9 on the object pin.
Do tell.
Yeah, he said he was late for a match in the Friday Night Pro League, actually, and he hit it once in practice and once at the beginning of the match. 2 times in a row, he picked it up. So kind of stuck. Kind of like the Rick Kimrowski special, but Rick did it year in, year out in the Forceman and Millis.
Everyone's got their favorite. What's your favorite? Sound off in the comments below.
Whitcomb in the pocket, 8.
Your favorite pin leaf, that is.
4 and a wobbly 8. Aleci steals 9. Head pin left up. First string of 3 from beautiful Academy Lanes, Club 125, Haverhill, Mass. Whitcomb spare. Perfect start, 10 in the spare. Aleci missed right. And that one looks simple, but like you said last time, Greg, maybe you missed it because you missed the head pin the first time.
Exactly, which is probably why the accuracy rate on our Candlepin Bowling Network stats shows it is a slightly lower percentage single.
And there's our first Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 10, 19 through 2.
Hate to say it. Well, I can't resist, though. He splashed it with the wood from behind. That brings up John Winchell and Jeff Walsh.
A bowler just dropped in $5 for Candlepins for Cancer, and John Zappi put his lemon drop donation ahead of time in case he gets one, $5. Thank you very much. Every dollar helps bowlers and their relatives going through cancer treatments. Do your part by helping out via Venmo. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, a 501c3 charity.
Quite simply, it's bowlers helping bowlers, and we'll have plenty more to say about that on tomorrow's Candlepins for Cancer broadcast.
John Winchell, a veteran bowler, Hall of Fame eligible, 1-3-5-10. Here's the bulldozer, Jeff Walsh. 8 and the 10, wood to work with, 3 pieces. Nice shot, just missed the 5.
Annoyingly vertical wood, though. It's a bit of a surprise the 5 didn't go part and parcel.
And Walsh's won't go either, the 10.
I think that 10 was hit.
It was by the wood, wouldn't carry. Winchell a 10. Walsh matches. John Winchell coming up the money match with Brian Fuller Jr. Opposite teams tonight. Thrilling come from behind victory, down 37 on the last string, that 5-string match at Exeter Lanes, Shooter Sports Bar, Exeter, New Hampshire. Watch Justin Skell's call Bob Lee on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit the subscribe button while there also. It's always free, never a charge. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Second box, first string, Winchell, 1-3-6.
Good crowd here already. Glad you found us here.
Walsh, 3-1 split. He has the 6 on the right. Left is the 2-4-7. Lanes 5 and 6 tonight.
I think I said it already, but hello, Greg and chat.
Here's a spare. 20 the ball through 2. Going like Bob Whitcomb, a 10 of the spare for John Winchell. Walsh, good try in the object. Wraps around the 4, 6 right. Number 3 versus number 6. It could be a preview of the first round.
We'll show the standings later, though. We want to introduce the anchor bowlers first, I suppose.
Jeff Fieldgoal, 8, 18 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 966 videos and climbing. Again, always free, never a charge. Hit that subscribe button, like and follow us on Facebook. Semi-pro to pro action.
Bowlers are football fans, too, in many cases, although it's a little too early for the big game to shoot that one through the uprights.
Hall of Fame, Craig Holbrook, works for Coca-Cola, 5. Not happy with that shot. Still on a very high octane level. 4 for Brian Fuller Jr.
Basically took out the right 3 columns on that one.
What a great job Ted DeBurro did here in this left room in the summertime. Revamped. Won't carry to the triangle, 5-8-9. Fuller, good bid. He got it! Nice shot to start his match. Craig starts his match with an 8. After each 5 blocks completed, Greg will give the update, the scores, the marks, and the pinning situation.
But no wandering out for the scoreboard this time. We can see it just fine from here.
The mathematician.
Mathematical sciences major, thank you very much. Thanks, Bentley University.
Holbrook, beautiful ball. Look at this leave.
Oof.
Oh, got a break. And almost a strike after all that. For lemon drop is $5. That's $5 to Candlepin for Kansas. The Bulls agreed on the first ball, the 4th pin of the 6. $1, 5 and a spare a strike, 10 and a double strike. Holbrook a spare, 18 a ball. So Fuller 11 through 1. You could say 11 beats a 10.
Marks are stacking up for Hingham. You can see the progress of those between total and game. Each side has those yellow smudges up using Canadian notation, and that'll tell you how many marks are left to fill for each side. Nice
out for 10. No reprieve on the lemon drop, 21 through 2. Top of the order, the update from Mr. Greg Gouillart.
So you see the pinfall is exactly level right now, 104-104, but with Hingham having 4 marks to fill, it's Academy 1's single one. So effectively all the bowling slots will have 1 through 5. Hingham has the early advantage in this very early stage. First of 3 strings, 2 match points for the winner of each string, 2 for total, and these match points determine the standings, which I'll show you in a second.
Josh Rio on a spare. Actually, he's not on a spare. Chris Jones on a spare as they switch sides.
That's it.
Josh had 2 9s. Now the spare filled for Jones. He has 8, maybe 9. Now look at this. Slides right, the 3 and the 6. And Brian's laughing. He's getting his $5 bill ready. Candlepin for Kansas bucket. Rio 6 and a 10. It's a fun way to help a great cause. Some people get stressed about it. It's just a fun way. Optional donation.
Exactly. It's not meant to be a financial burden or anything, but
of course, I'm going to tease you about it, harass you in a fun way.
Yeah.
Rio at 9, playing poker, 3 9s to start his match. Chris Jones got 1 for an 8. So spare 7, spare 8, 9, 44 through 3. He's had 2 400s this year, a 403 is highest. Overall average 115.22. His away average 114.82. The away average is determined who wins the high average pool, not the overall average. But we like to give both, though.
Which is based on road matches, but a few select home matches as well to make it fair and square. So effectively it represents all the bowling centers equally.
Yep.
As far as they're represented here, which is Academy thrice and Central Park Lanes 3 times.
Rio 2, 7, 8.
Because of the 3 teams.
Got some wood to work with. Spread eagle for Jones. Rio for a spare. Can't reach the 7. Brian Fuller Jr. The big smile on his face, putting the $5 for Candlepin for Kansas lemon drop. Thank you, Brian. $15 raised tonight. Every dollar helps a family going through relative bowler going through cancer treatments. Rio with a 10, 37 through 4. And Jones, nice shot, 10.
Whoa!
How about that shot?
Spread eagle minus the 6 pin. For all that for a 10. To use your words, Paul.
37 through 4 on the first of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network. And former Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour champion 2 seasons ago, Matt Soucy at Aleta Lanes, National New Hampshire, works there also. Off to a strong start. A couple of spares, 8 fill, and now another one here on lane 6 for the first time. Soucy buries the pocket with 2 full. 4, spread eagle. 32 through 2. John Zappi. 1, 2, 5, 9 on lane 5.
Speaking of Aleta Lanes, John Zappi, a former Easter Classic champion, among others in the Hingham side.
Well, I got lots of notes now. We need a lot of time to talk about that stuff. This team, we'll get to a whole 3-hour segment on John Zappi, John Winchell, Craig Holbrook, and Bob Whitcomb.
Uh-oh, now I'm blanking on if Fuller's ever won it. He cashed in last year's Easter Classic. That's the 20-string competition that takes place in Nashua, New Hampshire.
And Soucy 3 for 3 in the head pin, you could say. What a strange game, a 4. Spare 8, spare 4, 4 box, 36 through 3. And John Gaines with a 7. 26 through 3.
Gaines half a mark. On to the next one. Hello, Terry in chat. Hello, Joe. And Shannon.
Is that Terry from Maine watching again? Greg from Australia? Terry Forks, thanks for watching from Maine again. Shannon Woods, always watching. Joe, thanks again. Rebroadcast in high definition on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow. One, two, four for Soucy. Got it. Nice bounce back in that 4 box. 3 spares in 4 boxes. 46 in the ball through 4. John Zappi, the 4 horseman, wood behind, and in between the 2 and the 4. 9 and back. Missed the head pin, got the 1 and the 7. No marks to start his match. John coming in with a 106.77 overall average, 104.73 road average. Matt Soucy 111.06 overall, 108.06 on the road. Zappi a 9, 35 through 4. Don't forget to follow the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour all season long on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Facebook page. A big 1-2 matchup Sunday, 12:30. Number 1, JJ Double J Trigny at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. After King of the River takes a number 2 seed, Kevin Dietrich, 12:30, Super Bowl Sunday. 4 o'clock, it's Chris Curley, number 7 seed against number 10, Ray McAllister at Concord and Butwells. All on the ACST Facebook page. Cory Aleci, 1-2-8. What a privilege to roll next to Bob Whitcomb, as he has a hay bale, bundle of 5.
So they're actually not here?
Cory missed the head pin. Bowling terrific of late. Had last week off as they rotate, 1 man out. Whitcomb 5 in the spare, 25 through 2, 5 in the 8.
Exactly right. Bowlers can field a 6-man rotation and just have 5 in any given night, which some teams do. Substitutes are also possible as well. Just anyone who's not protected by any of the 12 squads here in the Friday Night Pro League.
Aleci 9, 28 through 3. 8 for Whitcomb, 33 through 3.
I know what I should do. I should show the standings. Here you go. Here we see them here. Hingham is in 3rd place. That's 110-58, which again refers to the match points that they'll be earning throughout the match. 8 match points on offer in this match and every match. And Team Academy 1 in 6th place right now. You see the thick black line between 8 and 9. Top 8 teams at season's end will make it to the playoffs.
Aleci half Worcester.
I'll put that away for now, but I'll plan to show it later on.
Look at this, spread eagle plus the 5, ouch. For Whitcomb. Greg's got the chicken tenders dinner, one of their favorite things they sell here, most popular dinner they sell here, Pub 125 at Academy Lanes. Great portions, great price, great people, high quality food. Pizzas are awesome, the burgers are sensational. And I love their pretzels too.
Yeah,
Full bar as well.
Whitcomb's just punched a 3-pin, needs an out in the worst way.
Cory a tough 6, 34 through 4. Whitcomb a tough 5. So a 6 beats a 5, really a 7 beat a 4.
Harsh going, he was twice accurate on the object pins, Bob Whitcomb.
38 through 4. John Winchell on a spare. Jeff Walsh looking for his first spare on the right. The bulldozer crossing over, strike! Winchell's turn, he gets 9. 2 pieces circling the 7.
Great fill on that.
That's how you fill him up is right. Winchell spare. So a spare 5, spare 9 to spare, 39 the ball through 3. Bulldozer 28 plus 2 through 3. That's his first mark now, officially.
Average spare fill is 6.5 for Candlepin Bowling Network stats. Average calorie fill on these fries and chicken, I don't want to know.
Large. Over 1,000 calories, not including the sauce. I was supposed to do a quality control check to make sure they're good for you, Greg.
But it is delicious, I hasten to add.
I'll take your word for it, I guess, huh? I didn't bring any Sky Bars for tomorrow. I forgot to get some market basket for you. Tomorrow's broadcast. Mike Warren's not around, so I can get away with it. All right, Walsh, 5, 8, 10 right corner. First ball on the strike. Winchell's spare is 8. He has the 9 and 10. Wood to work with. 47 through 3. What a try by Jeff. Winchell, another spare. 10 to start. 3 spares in a row. 57 the ball through 4. Walsh at 9. After a strike 9 fill, 9 in the box. 46 through 4. Anchors away. Brian Full, lemon drop spare 1 of the 10. 21 through 2. Craig Holbrook, 8 and a spare now. On the +31 2 through 3 in the first of 3.
Had a cable issue, hopefully that doesn't affect much.
Holbrook, beautiful ball for a strike. It goes. Strike on spare, 28 through 2, 38 plus 2 through 3. The pins are flying here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125 in Haverhill, Mass. Casey McCool watching. Thanks, Casey. Indiana Jones wannabe. No banana splits yet tonight, Casey. 4-7, 6-10 leaves. Fuller, 5 right, 8 left. Holbrook, right side, just 4 on the first ball on his strike. Fuller on a strike also. Eight in the strike, he missed that time. 39 through 3. Holbrook, no on the 7, but 9 in the strike. 47 through 3. Craig gets the 10 with the wood. 57 through 4. This guy, 62 years young, still bowling at an incredibly high level.
Isn't that incredible? And Mike Bacici, the secretary of the Friday Night Pro League, was remarking about how he actually has a immaculate attendance record going back several weeks. I have to get the exact number on that. I'll also get the exact number on the numbers here, but all the scores look to be correct as you see them here. Current statistics right now, it is 9 marks to 6 in the early going in Hingham's favor.
Back to the top of the order. Chris Jones on the right for Hingham, the number 3 seed. Good start, 54 through 4. Josh Rio pinning well. 2 9s, 3 9s and a 10, 37 through 4. 3 6 right, 4 left. Jones. Got it, spare, nice shot, not an easy one. 64 half plus 1. Second spare of the string. Make it third spare of the string. Spare 7, spare 8 to start. Rio missed right for a 9. Josh, 46 half, still looking for his first mark. 44 lanes, 3 rooms. Synthetic lanes to the right, 12 lanes left side, 24 in the middle. Jones half Worcester on the spare, 66 through 5. Rio, good head pin hit, 9. 4 pin for a spare. And Bob, just an update and some stats. Up to 77% now, I believe it is, for single pins for Class A bowls without wood.
Jones just picked that half Worcester up.
I couldn't see it.
And Riopelle trails the 4 pin.
So 76 for Chris, 56 for Rio, both on spares next.
John Zappi and Matt Soucy up next. Remember, Soucy on 3 marks of 4 at the current moment.
Hey, you get a step stool like the World Tournament, so I can see. Way back here. Soucy won't carry. 1-8, 6-10 right. John takes a 9. 44 half. Soucy trying to get at least 2 here. Only 1 for a 7. 53 half. Correction, 58 half.
That's right. You know, oh, I'll tell Paul later. Uh-oh. You know, Paul, I'm not smart. I was sat on the power cable just now.
Well, I'm getting a step ladder from Academy Lanes here because I can't see.
That is so peak Candlepin Bowling Network. Try as we do for that. Decent lead for Zappi.
Been a tough season for Matt Soucy, but when he gets going, watch out. He's like Joey Lister, a freight train.
He is getting going here. He wants that 5-pin, though.
Check mark, won't carry, miss left. 2-5-7.
Zappi's also had an up and down season, really trying to find his rhythm again.
Matt can't connect with the spare either. John, 9, 53 through 6. Soucy, 9, 67 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Just a reminder, everyone, if you could please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button here on Facebook or on YouTube once you're watching it on demand after. And then please also, Paul's assembling a stepladder to my right. And please share the video if you are so inclined so that more people are aware of the great sport of Candlepin bowling.
This is the only way you can make the stepladder, Greg.
And you still got a few tall trees in front of you there, no offense to anyone.
Bob Whitcomb on the nose with a check mark.
5 for 5 on the head pin is Whitcomb.
Aleci crossing over, he has the triangle. 6, 9, 10. 5 middle, 3, 6, 10 for Whitcomb to the right. He got it. Spare. 48 in the ball through 5. After that 5 box, nice recovery. That's how you do it. Aleci missed the chance for a spare. No marks yet.
Bob's had a few thin hits on the head pin, which have been resulting in parallel pin leaves here, so good he got that one to go. Tough 8 for Aleci as he chisels through the triangle.
Now I can see better on the top step here.
Don't fall. Don't die.
6 box first string from Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. A must-see place to bowl and to eat and hang out.
You're only seeing 2 of the 44 lanes here in Haverhill.
9 to the fill, 57 through 5. Wobbling 1, 6 right for Aleci. Great chance for his first mark with wood in between. Whitcomb right on it, spare, back to back. Third spare of the first, 67 of the ball through 6. Aleci's first spare. He's got it on the board. 52 in the ball through 6.
Bob was lamenting the fact he may not be on 120 average form, one of Paul's favorite statistics to mention, but he's doing well. And remember, he was rehabbing earlier from a foot injury.
Cory's last 4 matches, he's bowled in 376, 343, 360, 362. Had last week off as they rotate. They don't go by low bowler as some teams do. They just rotate every 6 week. John Winchell on lane 6 for Hingham, the number 3 seed on a spare. It's 4 that time. 61 through 4. Walsh in the pocket, 2-4-7. Father always watching. He's at 46 through 4 coming in. He had a strike 9 in the third. John going for 4 spares in a row. And he got it. How about that shot? 71 half plus 1. Here comes Winchell again. Walsh on the board again, first mark. His first spare to go with 1 strike.
Walsh 5 for 5 on the head pin as well.
56 half plus 1 in the first of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network.
And Jeff Walsh, of course, soon to be married.
One of those Celtics games lately, of course.
Right.
He had his marriage proposal or marriage. Say he was getting married on the jumbotron there. That was nice.
Nice.
John Winchell at it again. Out of X Lane Shooter Sports Pub, X New Hampshire. Only 2 that time. That's a Paul Grant shot. 73 through 5. Good start though. Walsh only 3 on his fill. 56 through 5. Match 22 of 35 before the playoffs. John, good bid. Won't go for his 5th spare in a row. 2 in the 4. Walsh missed everything.
Hingham averaging about 6 on spare fills. I believe Academy 1 is averaging less. I'll have to check on that. They do have a couple of strike fills, though.
John with a 10, 83 through 6. Walsh, a tough 6 box after a spare 2 negating the fill, 65 through 6. Anchors now.
And don't underestimate the power of the pinning. Currently, Hingham is gaining 11 in pinning alone, as in pins left standing on the plate.
And what's the lead, Greg, right now?
The lead is currently 48 pins in Hingham's favor. 2 marks apiece.
No lead is safe in the Friday Night Pro League game of the week ever.
You can't see everything from that step ladder, can you?
No, I can't see down to your monitor now.
That's fair.
2-4-6 for Holbrook. Fuller strike. Second strike of the string. Had 1 back in the third.
And a war whoop from Josh Riopelle, of course.
He had a spare 1 lemon drop in the first box at 10. Strike 8, 9, now a strike. 58 plus 2 through 5. Craig 57 through 4 coming in. Only an 8 that time, 65 half. How about Phil Clough tomorrow morning? Number 5 seed takes on number 4 seed, Scott Lapierre. Candlepins for Cancer, top 5 live show. Butwell's Bowling Center, Concord, New Hampshire. Come on down, support 5 great bowlers, and support Candlepins for Cancer. 3 seed house bowler Troy Fournier, 2 seed Sean Baker, number 1 seed Jay Simino, to a 685 qualifier. Holbrook, good ball for a strike, 9. Fuller in the pocket, a check mark. Fuller's on a strike. 2-4-7, spare chance. Holbrook right on his spare for the left-hander.
That's right, that 5-pin fell late for Brian.
75 and a ball through 6. Fuller, spare on strike. A big 20. 68 half, 78 a ball through 6.
And let's take a look at how we stand now. There we are. 3 marks apiece right now. 36 pins is the advantage for Hingham, pending the score confirmation, which is confirmed right now. Currently, it is 15 marks to 11 in Hingham's favor right now. Remember, they're gaining 9 in pinning at this point in time. Look out for Chris Jones, who has 4 marks, as does John Winchell. And, of course, Brian Fuller Jr. also in 4 marks. 3 marks apiece for Matt Soucy for Academy, and 3 marks for Bob Whitcomb and Holbrook.
Sorry, Rio steals a strike on spare. Rather be lucky than good.
From behind?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wasn't quite a Julian strike, but it went back door. Couldn't see it all.
I distinctly remember him doing that during...
He never gets a clean strike, does he, Justin Skell?
Rio actually did that during ICC semifinals as well.
Justin Skell, the captain, had the week off.
What's that, Paul?
Does Rio ever throw a clean strike?
Very rarely. Very rarely.
We were giving him grief last week, all in good fun, of course.
Oh, absolutely. You have to do it with him.
Yeah. Your team has won great of late. You had a tough start. You're 11th seed early in the season, but you guys have been lights out overall lately. 1 point out of 5th right now.
Yeah, we're just we're practically a brand new team this year. It just took a little bit for us to gel and find our right spots in the lineup. But once we did, this second round has been a lot better than the first.
From your captain's perspective, what does it take for a team to gel when you get newly formed?
I think a lot of it is you just got to get used to each other. I mean, Walsh, Fuller, and I already had it because we bowled together in our Tuesday league here for like the last going on 10 years almost. Hold that thought. Almost another one. Yeah, so the three of us already had that chemistry built in from bowling together, but then it was just, integrating everybody else and just getting comfortable with each other.
And this could be a preview of the first round of the playoffs if things stay the way they are right now.
Yeah. Oh, get over. Yeah, I noticed that. It's 3 versus 6 tonight. Very well could be.
And great job calling the money match with John Winchell and Brian Fuller Jr. John Fuller. Yeah, you did the same thing.
Yeah, I did.
I call Greg Lee sometimes, Bob Gouillart.
Yeah, I did a couple of those name transformations or whatever you want to call it at night. Although, yeah, great match. Probably the best one we've had yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a great call and a great finish. So hey, Jesus called Simon Paul and Peter Simon Peter, so we got them all mixed up too. So we're good company.
Oh, yep.
I'll just hasten to clarify for listeners, Riopelle fouled on that third ball, so it's a 9 box instead of 10. Pins out of the channel don't count.
Okay. You lost it out of the gutter?
Yeah, sorry to say.
Okay.
Take my word for it.
Okay. Yep, I trust you. Yeah, I think that would be, for us at least, that would be ideal. Because, right, you figure Central 3 and Exeter are probably going to be the top 2 seeds. Just try to avoid them in the first round of the playoffs anyway.
If you had to bowl Academy 2 or Hingham, who would you rather bowl? Obviously, anybody can win any given day.
Yeah, I think that's tough. I think they're really the same. I mean, Academy 2 hasn't had the greatest of year, but as well as I did, the capable of getting going anytime. You just pick your poison.
Yeah, they've been red hot. They started off 4-24. They've been one of the hottest teams, if not the best, since.
Yeah. If they hadn't gotten off to that bad start, they'd probably be up in that top 3.
Well, you're a wise man. You picked a very good team this year, and good luck the rest of the season, Justin Skell.
Yeah.
Hope to see you 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
Against Academy 3 here.
Yep. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Justin Skell. For Academy 1, the captain.
You could just set that down, Paul. Thanks so much. Or I can. 10 box there for Zappi on that.
All right,
he had 3 lonely islands.
Sorry, Greg, give us an update. I was talking to Justin there.
Yep, Soucy found the head pin third time around, and Zappi had to pin down 3 lonely islands. So just within a pin on that box. Still plus 23 for Hingham.
Always a pleasure to work with you, Greg. Class act.
Always a pleasure, Paul. And
it's genius, too.
One remark is that Academy 1 is made up of a lot of pieces from the old Riverwalk Lanes team, which, of course, is still here, but with different personnel this time around. Captained by Mark Ritchie, who is, of course, the owner and proprietor at Riverwalk in Amesbury, Massachusetts.
But they picked up Ryan Southall, J.J. Trigny. J.J.'s been red hot. And that's Ryan Southall overall.
Class B, folks, Class B. That's a spare for Soucy.
That sounds familiar.
Couldn't resist, Paul.
Hey, again, 1 versus 2 Sunday, ACST 12:30 Super Bowl Sunday. J.J. Trigny, Kevin Dietrich, Riverwalk Lanes after King of the River on 12:30 p.m. live on the ACST Facebook page. Third bowl is coming up. Bob Whitcomb on a spare, 67 in the ball. Cory Aleci on his first fill, 52 in the ball through 6. Hingham in the lead right now. And what's the lead, Greg?
Lead is currently 22. You see it on your screens, but Paul cannot. He's up on his perch.
Okay, I've got the reading glasses. Now I can see the scoreboard better. It was 48 just a cup of coffee ago.
Oh, look at this.
Steals the head pin, 8 pin for a spare.
It's a crushing blow on the 2 pin.
It's rolling back slowly, but it won't have enough steam on it. Whitcomb pounds 8. 4 in the 7. That's on a spare. 75 through 6 in the first of 3. Aleci, got robbed by the wood.
Sometimes when the head pin splashes out, it sits down in weird spots. Cost him there.
Whitcomb got robbed in his too.
Huh.
Not the best angle. Cory puts out its misery for a 10. 71 through 7. Bob just missed. Doesn't miss too many of those. 9, 84 through 7 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Bob Whitcomb, the Bowler of the Year, a Pro Series title for being the top of the regular season standings in that event, touring a series of events around New England. And this year, currently the reigning champion is Jimbo Ayotte. And, of course, there will be a men's and women's Bowler of the Year since we now have the ladies division of the Pro Series.
Cory Aleci right in the pocket. Triangle plus the 10. Bobby Witt, only 4.
Only the first time Whitcomb's missed the first head pin.
Gee, it just seemed like a cup of coffee ago, a moment ago. We're in week 1 of the season, Greg. Now we're in week 22. The playoffs not too far away, another 3 months or so. Oh, he got it. How about that shot for a spare? Mr. Candlepin corner, second spare of the string. 81 of the ball through 8. Whitcomb just missed the 9 for a spare. And Academy 1 making a run.
Power does matter in this game. It gets you more pin action. Just get it moving. Walsh shots are very much the norm in Candlepin, so the more energy you put in, the more kinetic energy you get out.
Robbed by the wood that time again. That's for 9. 93 through 8 in the first of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network. Number 3, Hingham. Number 6, Academy 1.
Yep. And the scores are closing in now. It's 19 pins for Hingham, but there's 3 marks hanging for Academy 1. Remember, you see those yellow triangles, the half triangles indicating this. So this could be, in reality, a single-digit lead.
Jeff Walsh on the crossover, 7. On the right is the 4, to the right is the 3 left, 6 right. Both balls not on marks. Here's John Winchell.
Oops.
With 3, 6, 9, 10. Walsh trying to kick it over, miss right, 3 right, 4 left. How about that slide by Keith Beaupre on the lane 4, getting that ball out of the lane.
Attaboy, Keith.
He's safe.
Man,
Stolen base.
He's fast with everything. He's fast when he bowls, and he's fast when he retrieves deadwood.
Winchell missed left that time. 1-7-8 on lane 5. Back to lane 6, Jeff Walsh trying to get 1. Even better, 2. How about that? That's a wow 10.
You know, little sticks might matter. Hingham had an extremely close. Actually, it was a 1-pin deficit last time. They won by 1 pin, I should say.
You just never know when those pins add up. You just got to keep fighting for every pin. 9 for Winchell. 92 through 7. Walsh, 75 through 7.
And that's how Hingham took 4 match points against Josh Daly's captain, Central Park Lane's 3 team. Central took total, excuse me. Hingham took the first 2 strings, I beg your pardon.
Walsh with 5. Winchell in the pocket, thin hit. Triangle, that goes down. Now the 8 goes away. It's the 4, 7, and the 10. Try to spin those 2 pieces around.
If only it could have been the 10 pin.
Walsh, good shot. Rolls to the 9, but the 7 does not go.
Pins do roll on these pin plates. They're well treated here at Academy.
Nothing wrong with that try.
Just didn't get the carry.
3 matches going on here tonight. Winchell, the 10
Hello.
does go. How about that?
Pins do roll.
102 in the ball through 8. Walsh a 10. 85 through 8. Mark situation, Greg in the lead.
Mark situation. So overall in the match, it's 16-14 right now, and it's 3 marks to 2 for Academy 1. So again, the lead still could only be single digits. And here's Fuller Jr., who got a 20 box previous against Craig Holbrook, who's on his 3rd mark.
Late in the first of 3 strings. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. 8 points on the line. Fuller with 4. That's on his spare. 82 through 6. Craig 75 in a ball through 6. Delivers 9. 10, strike. Blindside strike.
Second time he's done that.
Fuller
Spare strike.
almost stole it, 1 in the 8. So Craig with a big 20 box. 85 through 6, 95 plus 2 through 7. Ryan 9. 91 through 7. And that's good news for Hingham, trying to get the first 2 points on the road. Candlepins for Cancer live show tomorrow, 12 noon on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Facebook. 4 3-string matches. Fuller, 9. Clean shot at the 10. He's got woods left possibly to work with. Holbrook missed right. Just 4, make it 5. He has a post. Lovely puts his fist down in disgust like he wanted more. Fuller with the wood, stole it. Wood shooter. Calvin Locke will give him grief for that one.
Hey, it's there. It's the guide rail.
101 in the ball through 8. Oh, what a shot for a spare for Holbrook. Another big 20 box. Spare on strike, 105 through 7, 115 to the ball in the 8th.
Yeah, those add up quickly. Let's take a look here. Let's align this properly, otherwise my obsession will go crazy. 482 to 447 I have it as. That's confirmed on the overhead scoreboard right now. 3 marks to 2. So Hingham is building a big advantage, and it's thanks to Craig Holbrook's big 20 boxes there. They are big, I know it's a cliche. But still 2 boxes to go and still enough time to turn this around. Remember, we're playing for match points for each string and total pinfall.
Chris Jones, interesting leave here. The 3 pins missing to the right. You don't see this leave too often. 1-5 middle, center, Worcester. 8 left, a 6-9-10 triangle right. 2 pieces of wood to possibly help. Nailed the pocket, but leaves up the 8 and 10. Rio 2 in that first ball. Thin hit there. He's got a 4-1 split.
But again, staying in that 1-2-3 area is good because it helps you pick up pins.
Jones sends the ball to the 10, won't carry for 9.
Which I shamelessly stole from a comment Hall of Famer Bob Moran left online.
109 through 9 for Chris Jones. Great bowler, great guy. On and off the lanes. Rio, nice 10. Gains a pin. 104 through 9. 9 blocks to go in the first. Academy 1, 1 point behind Central 2 for 5th place. Academy 2, 8 behind Hingham right now. And position round next week, 1 versus 2, extra lanes, more than likely at Central 3. A 7-pin lead going in for Central 3 tonight. And how good has Josh Rio been this year? Rio strike! Big strike in the 10th, 114 plus 2, and that was a clean strike.
He has been 7 for 10 on the head pin. No, 6 for 10, excuse me.
Jones chops to the 2. They got a bunch of strikes this string. They have 5, I believe. But right about the average of 0.9 per string for Pro Bowler stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Jones, nice out, grabbing 3 for 9, a 118 opening string.
Yeah, that's
Chris Jones.
That's well pinned by Jones. He's had some bizarre puzzlers for leaves.
He keeps his focus in the lanes. Very stoic up there, very focused. Had some big strings this year for his team. Josh Rio trying to cut the deficit closer and closer.
You can see why Chris fits in so well with this motley crew.
Beautiful ball on the crossover at 7. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. Going for a big 20 to try to get to 124 in the first. Gets 1 for an 8, 122. First string for Rio the Realtor. And the deficit now, Greg.
25 and minus a mark for Hingham. Soucy is filling his 4th mark here. He and Fuller Jr. are trying to get Academy 1 back in this match.
Dr. Seuss looking for a big strike here on lane 5. That would help. Try and get the first 2 points.
Great to see you all in chat. We do see you there.
We like to give shout outs to our viewers whenever we can. Sometimes we're so focused on the match, we get to look at the monitor sometimes. And I'm high above courtside in the step stool, so I can't see the comments. So no pressure, Greg.
Yeah. Yeah. Rufus, Casey, Jeff, Mark, Terry Ann, Faye, Jeff, and Chuck.
Is that Faye Sawyer?
Yes.
Hey, Faye. You can help us with the 50-50 raffles tomorrow and sell the Wild shirts and Candlepins for Cancer hats at Buttwell's. So Candlepins for Cancer top 5 live show, noontime at Buttwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. Great lady on and off the lanes. Good bowler, too.
Nice job, John Fuller, says the comment. Did you mean John Wendelli? Referring to a typo one time on a bowler's score sheet.
John Zappi, no marks. He had a spare 2 to stop, but no marks since then. It was a half Worcester fill. 72-3 coming in. Soucy on a big bonus ball. Crushes 9. Chance for another one.
That Soucy at his most dangerous. That ball just looked good out of his hand every step of the way.
95-8. Zappi got the head pin, but leaves up the 2 and the 4. And Soucy got 2 pieces of wood to barrel through. can go right around it at the 10. Used the wood, and he got it. Back to back.
They say
105 in the ball.
They say if you see the pin, play the pin, but it wasn't really that visible. A very reasonable and successful shot.
We've got that power ball to take care of that. Zappi 10, 82 through 9 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Next string, we'll talk about the Big 20 Candlepin to Cancer. Any doubles event. Get a pen and notepad out. Write some dates down. 2 men or 2 women, 1 man, 1 woman. Big 20 Scarborough, Maine. Sport Candlepins for Cancer. And prize fund potentially $1,200. First place prize to split with 6 more teams. You have 44 teams already signed up.
Soucy still could make this a single-digit match.
Left-hander goes right with 5. Huge fill for Soucy. On the nose, get rid of the split. 3-6, spare chance. Going for 3 in a row. 113 through 9.
That's very good.
Zappi missed inside. Got the 2. 1-4-7-9.
Challenging wood for Soucy, but a huge opportunity to instantly put his team level.
For 3 spares in a row. Yes! What a string.
Has to be filled, but a possible pivotal moment in this first string.
123 in a ball in the 10th. Zappi, nice out, 9. 91, opening string for the captain. Z-A-P-P-I, John Zappi. A lot of TV bowling in his youth. Dominant.
Zappi more off the head pin than on, but he is streaky and he can dial in.
Soucy missed right, gets 6. And a nice finish, 129. So Josh Rio, 122. Matt Soucy, 129. The table setters for the 6th seed, Academy 1.
Yep. And
Time for the 5th spot tonight.
So that's knocked it back to a 1-pin Academy lead by my count.
Wow. In the mark situation, Greg?
1-pin Hingham lead, I beg your pardon. Mark situation is exactly level 2-2, which introduces some variance into the equation. So whether it truly is a 1-pin advantage, we'll see. Cory Aleci will tell us part of that story, but first Bob Whitcomb.
Just 3, not in a mark. Cory Aleci on a spare. Nice ball, spread eagle plus the 8,
Whoa.
ouch. Tough time for that, 3. 84 through 8, they take a 2-pin lead with a down a mark.
And that was after Aleci made a 3-2 split conversion.
Whitcomb, good try, the goal post. Aleci, 3 and a 4, what a try, he got it! Amazing shot, wow! Clutch, 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 Mr. Candlepin corner, huge! Spread eagle plus the 8, wow!
Wow, 3-letter word for that shot?
And
Unbelievable!
And Justin Skell letting us know a 3-letter word for that shot.
How come I say they give me grief? They say it's okay, though.
Not fair.
Whitcomb at 9, 102 through 9. What a bomb by Cory Aleci on that spare.
By the way, pinning is within 3 as well. Hingham has actually knocked down 3 more physical pins, but Academy 1 is ahead by 3 in pinfall.
Whitcomb on the nose. He's got the split to go away. He has a 2-4 spare opportunity. Wood to the right, rolling away. 2 in the 4. Aleci on the nose again. No split this time. Easier chance. Wood between the 3-6. 10 right on the spare. 101 through 9. They take the lead.
Not how you start, it's how you finish, as you, Paul, oftentimes. Cory proving that here.
Whitcomb for a spare. Robbed by the wood again for the 3rd time. Aleci for another one. Stole it! When you're hot, you're hot. 3 marks in a row.
Want it to be on the object pin, to your point, Paul.
111, the ball in the 10th. He was 42 through 5. What a great second half. Whitcomb 10, 112, first string.
Whitcomb was 8 for 10 on the head pin. Missed an opportunity there, to be sure. Even, I think the wood was negotiable.
Academy 1 trying to steal the first 2 points. Dramatic fashion. Aleci again in the head pin. Strike! Strike on spare! Wow! 121! Mr. Candlepin corner shines. A 79 half.
Yeah, whatever. When Skin's coming out. You can watch that show on YouTube, of course, once it does.
The top 3 bowlers rocking and rolling here at Academy Lanes. Pub 125 Haverhill, Mass on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Any score in the 120s is pro tier, and Riopelle, Soucy, and Aleci have already posted those. Fuller Jr. very probable too, and Walsh hasn't been doing that bad either. He's on the head pin more than not.
John Winchell is spare for Hingham on lane 6. Two pins in 1. 3, 9, 10. 109 through 8. Craig Holbrook's on a strike next, right? Is it right? Or strike or spare? Holbrook's on a strike or spare next?
Holbrook's on a spare.
Okay.
He went spare, strike, spare.
Okay. Winchell needs it. No, tough break on the object pin.
Oh, yeah,
9
there's
to
a
10.
little blob after the slash, but no, it's a spare.
Walsh 3-2 split, just missed the object pin. Will he steal it? Not quite. Gave it a try. Leaves up to 2.
I don't understand CompuScore sometimes, but it's an old, reliable scoring system.
Winchell sweeping 10, 119 through 9. The bulldozer, Jeff Walsh, plows through for another 10, 95 through 9. 3 boxes to go on the first of 3 strings. The lead, Greg,
is 13 pins for Academy 1, 1 mark each. It's getting good here. 3 boxes left for each side in effect. Still time for Hingham to reverse it.
and Kevin was down 48 or so pins early in the string, about halfway through, weren't they?
Yeah.
Winchell on the nose. Push the 10 down, 7 pin for a spare. Tough piece of wood in front.
Winchell's also catching a head pin range late.
Walsh in the pocket, 9 himself. He has the 7 pin. He's got a clean shot.
He went 8 for 10 on the head pin.
And Winchell's better wood now. For a spare. No. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, you see one of those look out and stare moments.
That's why you want to go for the pin whenever you can. Wood's never guaranteed. Walsh gets a spare on the other side. When it rains, it pours. 105 and the ball in the 10th. Academy went sizzling late in the first. And a good chance to get the first 2 points now. Dramatic fashion. And they've been red hot of late. And they're trying to get to number 5 in the standings tonight. John 9, 128, first string.
Good string, 5 marks. 5 for 10 on the head pin. And that's the 4th Academy 1 bowler who's going 11, so to speak, filling in the 10th.
What's the lead now, Greg? Not including the fill?
14 for Academy 1 plus this.
This is huge. Walsh in the pocket, parallel time 6. Nice finish. Not his best stuff, but a great finish. 111, first string.
Yep, had 5 splits on that string as well. That's worth noting. It was a bit skinny on that hit, but still a great result.
So a 19-pin lead for Academy 1, a 67-pin or so turnaround in the second half of the string, and both on spares now. Craig is going to need a double strike more than likely to win the string.
Jordan Britton's here saying, yes, there will be skins soon. There was, they figured out their editing, and we're looking forward to this.
Holbrook on the spare, in the pocket, 5. 120 through 8. Fuller Jr., 8. 5 in the 7, gains 3 more. They're up 22. 109 through 8. What a performance by Academy 1 late in the string. Holbrook needs it. Will it go? Yes, still in it. 130 the ball in the 9th.
The 5 fill may not have been enough. We'll see,
Fuller
though.
for another one. Yes! They can't miss. 119 the ball through 9. They're going to get the first 2 points.
That's Fuller's 6th mark, and remember, he was clutching that second string versus Central 1, where he had that big shot at the end to take that second string, and that helped Academy 1 take a 6-2 match point victory.
It also had that lemon drop fill in his first box. He helped the charity. Good things happen when you give.
What a guy.
And he did it cheerfully. 2 in the 6 for Holbrook on the spare. Nice string. 138 through 9. Fuller back in the pocket. 9. 128 through 9.
Just for the record, folks, Candlepin is not an easy game.
Holbrook trying to keep it close. Ball rolls in front of the 6. Fuller for another one. Bang!
They just make it look effortless.
7 marks. 129, is it? 137?
138.
138 in the ball. Yikes. Wow, that's incredible. Holbrook 10, a 148, a losing cause. The 62-year-old shines. 148. Craig Holbrook, Hall of Famer.
To put those 2 match points by Academy 1, they've cinched it there.
597 for Hingham.
Yep, that's confirmed.
Fuller to wrap up the first. 7. What a string.
145, as that copy score should tell you in a moment.
Wow, wow, wow. Academy 1, not to be denied. What a turnaround. What a win. They've got the first 2 points.
Simply extraordinary. And look at this. They averaged, basically, so they got 628, so they averaged 124, and a good pro tier average is 120. Simply sensational here. And again, 597 is also very good from Hingham, but Academy 1 on fire.
What was this score, Academy 1?
628 to 597, and that is confirmed on screen as well.
31-pin lead, wow.
We go straight into string 2. I'll reset this, and it's over to you, Paul, Josh Riopelle, and Chris Jones.
Basically an 80-pin turnaround, that first 79 or so turnaround. That's amazing.
I'll show this later.
Rio 1-3, 7-8, 10. Chris Jones crossing over the diamond. Justin, you got Red Hupp. You did the interview. More interviews. You're trailing.
Is there an update over
Yeah,
there?
I guess so. Well, Steve Lash just threw a 167.
Whoa.
Looks like, 3 pins left standing, an 8 box and a 9 box.
Are they winning?
They're up 35 with 6 to go.
And who are they bowling?
They're bowling Academy. That's because Latch is Central 2. They're bowling Academy 2. And Academy 3 lost the first string to Central 1 by about 30-some-odd pins.
Okay. Thanks for the update, Justin.
Cool.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Nice win that first string.
Oh, that was huge. 68-pin
How
turnaround.
big was Cory Aleci and Josh Rio, that string?
Oh, my God. The second half in particular, just Cory took Cory a few boxes, I guess, to find the range. And once he did, he was good.
Okay, thanks, Justin. Back to Greg.
Thanks so much. 9 boxes apiece there.
Start of the second string on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart, executive producer Bob Lee, not here tonight. Well, all 3 of us be together tomorrow at Butwell's, Concord, New Hampshire, for Candlepins for Cancer Top 5 live show, starting just after 12 noon on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Facebook. Come on up and support the bowlers and Candlepins for Cancer. If you can't make it, please donate via Venmo. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. A check can be written also the address on the website. Jones 1-7, makeable spare chance on lane 5. Won't go. The wood moves somehow on the left.
It's pushing it. It's wiggling it.
Rio chops up the 3 for a 7. 16 through 2. Second string of 3. Jones 10. 19. Let's see, I got it backwards. Okay, Rio 16, Jones 19. Switch the scoreboard around. So 19-16. Hingham up 3 in the string, down 28 in the match.
Boy, we're feeling some frigid Haverhill hair all of a sudden right here. Thank goodness we're in the friendly confines of Academy Lanes here. This gorgeous 44-lane house. Pub 125, the food is fantastic. Getting a little cold. I got to eat it edgewise.
Oh, I'm hot up here.
But
I'm on the steps. I'm like Johnny Most, high above courtside. You're too young to know Johnny Most, the Celtics announcer.
Alas.
Decades. Gravelly voice. He was great. There's a stale by bird. I did a Johnny Most act in the comedy club one time back in the 80s. During my Natick High football play-by-play days. Spread eagle for Soucy. But a great finish in that first string. Zappi crossing over. He has 6. 2, 4, 7. The 8 hiding behind the 2.
Bob Lee sometimes calls this a lambda because it looks like an overhead, referring to the Greek letter.
Zappi leaves up the 2. The object pin's still there. Soucy trying to get 3. He gets 2 for a 7 to start a second of 3.
This game doesn't get easier as you go, and it's the tough teams that'll really hang in there and really keep hitting to the very end that tend to come out on top.
Zappi at 9. So they gain 2 more. They've taken 5 out the deficit without a mark. Down 26 in the match.
This is the second string of 3, of course. I'll update that.
Dr. Seuss in the pocket. He has a check mark wobbling around. 5 middle, 2, 4, 7 left. 2, 4, 7 left, 5 right. Zappi 1, 2, 4 in front, right side 6, 10. Soucy for a spare, yes! Well, more like himself tonight. 17 the ball through 2.
He was facing terrible pin action at Central Park Lanes. His ball just did not work there for whatever reason. Here, his accuracy is shining.
Good try by Zappi. Great bid there. Won't go. John battling through injuries the last few years. Just tremendous in his peak. Hall of Fame eligible. Gets a 10. 19 through 2.
Which is a great segue because it brings up Bob Whitcomb alongside Cory Aleci. And Bob Whitcomb, of course, is rehabbing from the foot injury. And he laments that his average dipping a little bit probably isn't really due to the foot. It feels fine. He was talking about this to me earlier at not being in practice as much because he was sidelined with the injury. Bowling is very much a game of routine and rhythm, and when it gets thrown off, that can affect what your habits and your results in the end.
He's telling me it was affecting his confidence, too. He's not usually a very confident bowler. Bowled terrific with Madison River as usual, and I believe he came in third at the Pro Series doubles round we did up in Augusta, Maine.
Yes.
Cory Aleci, will it go? You got to be kidding me.
Nick Zuffalato and Amanda Carroll in second, and Tim Douglas and Brittany Underwood in first.
Good for Brittany. Just a nice, fine lady, young lady on the rise.
Best ink in the game as well.
That spare would have gone last streak for Cory Aleci down the stretch. He was tremendous.
Yeah, suddenly the pins are starting to get a little difficult. Contrarian, even.
10. Whitcomb 3 in the 10. Field goal for an 8. So they get 2 pins back.
But welcome to a much more typical Candlepin experience where the pins start having their way with the bowlers, and it's just a battle of attrition, and you have to get those pins however you can. The fewer the marks are, the more the pins matter.
Cory Aleci, right side 6. 1, 2, 8, 10. Bobby Witt from Pembroke, Mass. Breaks the triangle. Wood between the 2 and the 4. They lost the first, 628 to 597. A raucous finish for Justin Skell. He's Academy 1, gunning for that 5th spot tonight. 1 point behind coming in. Here's a spare for Whitcomb. 18 the ball through 2 in the second of 3. Cory a 9. 19 through 2. Oh, it's a 10 after all. Make it 20 through 2.
Thank you.
As Greg Gouillart would say, excuse me. 10 bucks.
Hey,
we're taking turns, taking each other's lines.
he put a good shot on it. It just took a sweet time.
Make sure you dig into your fries and your chicken tenders there before they go cold.
Yeah.
You have to defrost them the way it is here.
Don't tell me what to do. Let's take a look. I'll put the standings up. I'll do everything while I'm getting chicken tenders in edgewise. Central Academy 1 getting 2 match points, so that actually evens their record out on the year 85 and 85, which puts them dead level with Central 2. So at the end of the night, they could actually pass them for 5th place right there.
After a horrendous start, they're 11th for quite a while, but surging up the ranks.
Hingham still comfortably in 3rd place, at least for tonight.
Jeff got the 1 and 9, leaving up the 2, 4, 7. John Winchell 1, 7, 9, 10. Nice shot, just can't quite get to the 10. Mike Salona in the house watching. Walsh a 9 to start a second.
Yeah.
Chris Winio's got a lemon drop over there.
And a 10 box for Winchell. Good festive atmosphere here. Of course, the glow bowling is going on in the blue room, the middle section of Academy Lanes. And just, I tell you, northern Massachusetts, one of the most devoted regions for Candlepin bowling, including a great league that was here in the right side of the red room just minutes before this. Fantastic atmosphere.
Oh, that was a lemon drop one for Chris Winnie. I'll have to tease him later on for $5. Off-show donation. All right, back to our live action. Jeff Walsh, 3 in the first ball. Good second ball. Just missed the 4. First fair. John, after a 10 box, he's got another triangle to contend with. 3, 5, 6. Gets it for a spare. 19 the ball through 2. Correction, 20 the ball through 2. Walsh a 9, 18 through 2. Anchor's up now. Craig Holbrook, a tough luck loser. 148 first string for the anchor. Brian Fuller Jr. sensational at first off. What did Brian have that first string again?
He had a 145.
Wow. What a
You can see it squished on the right side of the scoreboard if you
right
could see
too.
it.
Put the reading glasses on, Paul. I could see fine, just not the small print.
Paul, do this. Paul, do that. Paul, do all the things. Do a barrel roll.
We need Case McCool to do a curly shuffle tomorrow. Somebody requested that online for the Candlepin for Cancer show. For him to come on and do the curly shuffle tomorrow.
Hi again, Casey, in chat.
Fun guy. Fuller Jr. 3, 5, 9, 7 left. Tonight, Tim Douglas bowling tonight also. Holbrook spare to start the second.
Picking up right where he left off.
Fuller grabs 3 for 9.
No, yeah, it's 10 in the ball in the first. You can see it.
Fuller Jr. on the nose. 2-2 split. 3-6 right, 4-7 left. Holbrook in the bonus on lane 5 here in Haverhill, Mass. 10 on the ball. Comes back with a 2 and the 1 and the 4.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
18 through 1. Fuller missed right. 3 right, 4-7 left.
Casey in comments. Funny. Hysterical even. No, those are my words. Good crowd here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like the video and share so that more can watch along.
Oh, what a shot for a spare for Holbrook. The 7-10.
Oh, yes.
Super Bowl goalpost. Spare. 28 in the ball through to picking up where he left off in the first. Fuller pair of 9s, and Hingham has the lead right now. Back to the top view of the update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
That's me. Here you see them. 3 marks to 1 for Hingham right now to build on a 15-pin advantage, so they could start chipping total into single digits. Of course, this being the second string of 3. Mark situation right now is, overall in the match, let's just say, is 24 for Academy 1 and 23 for Hingham. We've got a good one.
21-pin lead in the match for number 6 seed Academy 1. The home team trying to get 8 big points somehow. Tough, tall order to ask. Rio 4 left, 6 right. Woods a possibly, but it's rolling back. Maybe a little too deep. Jones 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 right.
That's my fear as well with Rio's leave, unless he can somehow. No, I don't think the backwood's working either.
Chris in the object won't carry. 4 left, 6, 10 right.
Don't take my word for it, though.
Rio the realtor for a spare. Somehow the 6 goes, the 4 does not.
And see, everything's too deep, so it just rolls right behind. Unless.
Another crack, too slow on it.
No.
Jones object pin again for an 8. 27 through 3. Rio gets the 10. 26 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
This isn't Exeter Lanes. This isn't the money match. Pins don't always fall over just because they're hand.
What a great job they do in the kids program here. 90 kids or so every Saturday morning, 9:30. Never too late to get your kids involved. Big rock and roll last Sunday. Great job, Dave Godwin, Tim, or Jim, I call him, Jim Jalbert, Tim, Jim, and Jalbert. All those folks, Josh Taylor, others, all huge help. Rio comes back for the 1. Makeable chance for the wood. 3, 6, 10, 8 to the left and back. 4th box, 2nd string. Jones the 2-1 split, missed right. 3 and the 7.
That's how thin you got to go on that shot. Jones is pinning very well. He's only left 5 pins standing, even though he's only got 4 spares.
Rio for a spare. He got it! Would help. 36 in the ball through 4.
And only 4 is actually quite harsh to say, actually. That's quite good.
Jones, good try. Just missed the 10 box. Great effort. 36 through 4. Second ball is coming up now. Dr. Seuss on the left. Matt Soucy, 17 the ball through 2.
Josh Riopelle's body language is mesmerizing. Sometimes blurs the line, but, you know, he's a serious guy on the lanes and then just immediately is a jokester the moment he gets off the lanes. His work ethic and ability to work hard and play hard is just admirable.
He's a poet, and you know it.
That, too.
Zappi, great chance. 4-7, 2 pieces of wood on lane 6 at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Soucy on the spare, perfect shot, spread eagle. 4 is the fill, 21 through 2 for Academy 1. Zappi, spare. 29 in the ball through 3. going the right direction. 9-10 spare. If he follows, be a strike. Soucy, good try. Cory Aleci had that 3-4 spread eagle split earlier. Last string got an incredible spare. Help his team come from behind, win that first.
And who was it? Jones that made the eagle minus the 6
That
pin
was
for a 10?
Cory Aleci.
It was Cory Aleci, excuse me.
Matt Soucy, great 10 pin in the spread eagle, about 1% chance. Without Wood, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network for Class A bowlers. 31 through 3 in the second of 3.
Atones very well for that 4 on the eagle he had earlier, which again shows great consistency.
One of 4 spare fills for Hingham, hit by John Zappi. Beautiful ball, it is 8. 8 wiggles, 6 to the right. 40, make that 37 through 3. Soucy 6 right, 2 wobbling, 4 left.
Now it's happening to Matt Soucy again. That's 4 head pin hits, but none really have been good leaves. He had one in the second, which was good. Someone just made a 3-1 conversion over there.
Zappi try to kick it over. Oh, just missed the 6 somehow.
In front of it? Yeah, it was in front. There's the evidence you see rolling about.
Soucy trying to drive it over. He got it! How about that shot?
Sometimes you just got to make your own luck. Tremendous 2-4-6.
41 of the ball through 4. Masterful shot by Dr. Seuss. Soucy 10, Zappi at 10 rather. 47 through 4. Second string of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit the follow button. Like on Facebook. Hit subscribe on YouTube. Always free, never a charge. Getting close to 1,000 videos. Candlepin Bowling Network, your home for all things Candlepin Bowling, semi-pro to pro action. And 4 big ones on YouTube tomorrow. Candlepin's for Cancer, Top 5 live show. That'll be a great match. 4 great matches. Starting 12 noon at Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. Why Whitcomb, half Worcester, 2 in the 8. And that's on a spare, 20 through 2. Cory Aleci in the pocket, 9. 2 10s to start, just missed a strike. Whitcomb, good second ball. Drives down the right side, 4-7 for a 10. Aleci, spare. Perfect so far. 10 spares and strikes, a perfect string of Candlepin Bowling. 30 in a ball through 3. Whitcomb, object pin for a 9. 29 through 3 with that spare 2 in the middle. Updating the scores and the marks from Greg Gouillart.
21 pins up for Hingham right now and 1 extra mark for Academy 1 right now. Remember, you can follow along with the hanging marks using the yellow marks in between total and game.
Unless you're high in a ladder like I am right now and you can't see it. 10-pin lead in the match for Academy 1. A ferocious rally in that first to win by 31. Down 48 or so in the first. And there's a spread eagle plus the 8. Cory Aleci, take that shot for him, will you? As he slides left, he takes down the 3, 1-7-8. The guy behind the 1.
I thought about a joke variant where, like, if you hit the head pin, you can pass the leave to your opponent instead. I'm not quite sure how that would work, but it's a brainstorm I had. Look at this shot! Oh, Whitcomb nearly made that eagle.
Tap the 3 barely. Aleci, oh, he got it! A comeback shot for a spare!
That's a double wall shot. We'll leave that,
Boomerang shot for Cory Aleci.
we'll just leave the spare smudge on the board.
Whitcomb at 10, 39 through 4. Aleci, 47 the ball through 4.
Color.
He's in a zone the last month or so.
Analyze that, Mr. Candlepin Corner.
Back from Disney, back to reality, and fine form tonight. What do you have in that first? 120,
He had a 121.
but he had like a 42 half.
Yep, 42 half and then 4 marks and 5.
And 2 outstanding shots for spares, and 1 here just now. John Winchell on a spare, 20 in a ball. Missed right, 5, 25 through 2. Jeff Walsh, the Bulldozer, 2 9s to start. Goalpost to start here in the 3rd box, 2nd string. Good luck with this shot.
Hey, we saw that 7-10 go earlier. That was Craig Holbrook, of course.
Winchell, beautiful ball, just missed the 4 somehow.
In fairness, I'm not sure how Walsh is going to leverage this wood.
Good try by Jeff. John is so clutch. So many times I've covered him the last 2.5 years. Just seems more times than he makes clutch shots when you need them. Played that U.S. Invitational to get the semifinals against Joey Liston. The last box made a half Worcester shot, a clinching spare. You can watch on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. John a 9, Jeff a 10, Jeff 28, John 34 through 3. Craig Holbrook a spare 8 and a spare up next. And Brian Fuller at what, 149 first string? Brian Fuller Jr. 145?
Fuller at a 145.
And Craig at the 148 first. Winchell missed left. He's got that Dave Chestakov leave. The 4-2 split. Walsh crossing over at 9.
Yeah, imagine if 148, 145 was the world singles final, though. The thrilling conclusion between Calvin Locke and Blake Doucette was incredible in its own right.
Clean shot at the 6 for the Bulldozer. Winchell missed everything. The groom to be on lane 5, Jeff Walsh. For a spare, he got it. 38 the ball through 4, 9s and 10s, lead to marks.
And some of his teammates are in the bachelor party.
Their first 4 balls, all in spares, reversing the trend, which Hingham had going into these 2 boxes. Winchell, 4, ouch.
Ooh.
38 through 4, hate when that happens. And here comes Academy 1 again, making a run. Craig Holbrook, the only mark for Hingham. 4 spares for Academy 1, who won the first by 31, 628 to 597.
Okay.
Catch your rebroadcast in high definition later on tonight on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Greg.
Got some scores I fixed there. I got 2 pins switched between Jones and Riopelle, excuse me. There might be something else somewhere. I'm trying to find it.
And the third time we've seen this tonight, this time from Craig for the first time, a spread eagle plus the 8. That's on a spare, 31 through 2. Tough break. Fuller 1, 2, 8, 9. Craig only 1, the 6 pin. Ouch. Fuller for a spare. He's got it. They've got 5 spares on the board, all sitting on marks. Craig, oh wow, you gotta be kidding me, a 5. So John Winchell a 4, Craig a 5, back to back. Unthinkable. 36 through 3. What's the lead now, Greg?
The problem with split sometimes. I'm going to go by the board up there, which has it as just 2 pins, it looks like. Hang on. 150. I'm going to have to confirm that in a second, folks. It's a close match, though. Sorry.
Holbrook. Triangle is the 4, 7, 8. They need to make those fonts bigger for us.
Yeah.
Fuller on the crossover. Takes down the 5. Leans to the 6. Won't go. But a great opportunity for 2 in a row.
But that's the old Candlepin way. Phooey. It's worked for years.
36 through 3. Holbrook trying to stop the bleeding. Spare. 46 in the ball through 4. Their only mark. Oh, another spare. Back to back. 46 half. Correction, 46 through 4.
Yep.
All 5 on spares.
Easy as you like with the candy bar in front. This is tremendous right here. Let me just go over the scores real quick. 36, 40, 36, 41, 47, 38, 46. All on spares. And 36, 47, 39, 38, and 46. So,
Academy 1 bowling like a
208
number
and
1.
206. I do believe we have that correct here.
Sorry, Greg. Academy 1 bowling like a number 1 seed in a lot of ways tonight.
This is so much fun.
They've taken 6 points more, 5 of the last 8 matches unofficially. Rio on the bonus, 3.
This is why seeding can be so deceptive at times. Academy 1 was the 6th seed going in. Hingham is the 3 seed going in.
39 through 4. Craig, take over just for a second, please.
Yeah, you got it. Rio looking to pick up the 7-pin cluster right here. Still has 5 to go. Jones made 1 big split earlier. The 3 and 2 conversion runs the wood into the 7-pin. Doesn't take it out. Currently 8 marks to 6 for Academy 1 in the early going. Rio, who's no longer on a spare, escapes for 8. And Jones takes 10 and picks up 2 extra pins in the process.
Craig, you made me hungry, those chickens. I just ordered a late lunch, early dinner.
I'm glad the kitchen's still open. They're working hard over there.
Oh, they've been crushing it. They wait over an hour for your food. It's just great quality, great people. Great job that the Burrows have done here. Josh Rio, good ball there, 9 to 10. Wood to help. Oh, the 10 goes. Better chance now with the 9. Jones half Worcester. for another spare for his team. He's got it. They still have 5 marks on the board, 1 for each. 57 the ball through 6. Jones, good try. Stuck with a 4, 7, 9, 10.
Oof, didn't get the carry. Now he's going to have to really send a shot in the back row. Though the wood will help, so hopefully not too expensive. And Jones escapes for 9 on this one. Got out of the half Worcester. 2 becomes 9 in effect. 55 through 6.
Greg, you have those standings you can put on the screen again for our viewers. They joined in late when you have a chance.
Yeah, my pleasure. Here we go.
This is coming into tonight, not including the first string, which Academy 1-1.
So they now are 85 and 85 and effectively exactly equal to Central 2's win percentage right now. Hingham is now 110 and 60 at the moment, still comfortably in 3rd place behind Exeter and then Central 3 in 1st place.
And Central 2 did beat Academy 2 next to us here on the left. So there's still 1 pin up on Academy 1.
And that's a 4 versus 5 matchup. It's not really a position match, it's sort of a playoffs preview bracket we've got going on, at least seemingly at the moment.
Soucy 7 in the spare, 48 through 4. Tough leave. That setback shot they called up north in Canada. Zappi gets it to go. Spare in the 5th, 57 in a ball through 5. Second spare in the last 3.
Zappi.
Spare 8 in the 3rd. Zappi, rather. What did I say, Jones?
No, that's absolutely right.
Zappi.
The reason I was muttering was that Zappi's actually got 4 for 5 on the head pin. It was harsh on him on his head pin accuracy earlier there, but like I said, he can find the range, and he absolutely is right now. Only 1 pin standing, and now filling his 2nd mark.
Been on the big stage many times in the past, worlds and all. Soucy on the nose. He's got a 2-2 split. Not anymore. It's a 2-1 split.
Has he always been throwing it from the corner of the lane? I'm trying to keep track here. He's really got thin as a result.
A lot of 2-1 splits the last couple of weeks. We covered them. 2, 4, 6 right. Zappi's spare is 6. 63 half. Matt 57 half. Trying to kick it over. Good try. Reaches over. Puts the brakes on.
Yep. Soucy is 6 for 6 on the head pin, but he's only got 1 good leaf.
John Zappi can't get to the 7. The wood again. Emergency brakes slammed on. Matt gets to 10, 67 through 6 in the 2nd of 3. John matches 60, make that 73 now through 6 after that spare 6.
Still very good pinning.
255, 251. Academy 1 hanging out a 4-pin lead in the string. They're up 35 in the match.
Yep, we'll take that smudge off the board for Soucy there. So finally, not all 5 are lit up for Academy 1 side.
4 marks to 1, still a huge advantage.
9 spares to 7.
Cory Aleci, another one here.
Huh.
And this should be a piece of cake. He made the 3-4 spread eagle split before, the 8-pin back. Whitcomb crossing over, takes down 9. Break there, 3-pin for a spare. 39 through 4 coming in, that's spare 2 in the 2nd. Cory, spare 7, spare 5. Somehow trying to get 3 in a row on lane 6. Just missed the object pin, not by much.
Yeah.
3 right, 4 left.
If he catches a skinny slice, who knows?
Whitcomb, spare. Anywhere they fall, 49 half plus 1. Aleci, field goal 8. 60 half.
Yep, it's 9 spares to 8 right now. So Academy 1, who has also picked up 5 pins in the pinning as well. So there we go. They're about, we'll see their true advantages. They fill one of their extra marks.
Aleci, a lemon drop.
Uh-oh.
He puts the $1 up. Wish it was on the mark for the charity, but it's not. $1. That 4-pin is 6-pin. Optional donation of bowlers. Most are good about it. Some not so much, but whatever. The fun way up a great cause. It's helped bowlers and their relatives going through cancer treatments. Do your donations when they're not around. Buy a Venmo, Candlepin's number 4 at cancer.com. Aleci going back to last string in the last 10 boxes, going back to the last half of the first string, and now he's at 139 his last 10. Oh, nice shot for Whitcomb for a spare. 66 to the ball through 6. Aleci 9. 69 through 6. The Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh on a spare. 38 in the ball through 4. John Winchell not on a mark, 38 through 4. Had a spare 5 in the 2nd. But a 4 box, last box out, lower the score. 1 pin lead for Hingham, 278, 277. 3 marks to 2 for Academy. Cory Aleci, Mr. Candlepin corner, putting his dollar in. Let's talk to Cory real quick if we can. Okay. I want to talk about your skins if we can. He's got no voice, okay. He's on vacation. He's vacation mode still. He's bowling really good, though. He bowls better with a sore throat, I guess. He does host Candlepin Corner skins program with Jordan Britton out of Leader Lanes, National New Hampshire. Walsh just missed a spare. Winchell does too.
Just on a single there.
That's spare 6 for Walsh, 30, make it 44 through 4. 10 in the box, 54 half. Winchell, the Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third himself. 10, 48 half. If we get $1 every time that happens for the charity. Sarah Wright's doing that. Rich Lerman, Class D Northern Conference, both at Leader Lanes doing $1 in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, 18-week season, the Paul Grant special. When you miss the second shot completely, and get them all for a 10 on the third ball, rather. And that's a good way to help the bowls charity. Now look at this lead for the wood for Walsh. Interesting leave. 8 and the 9.
He spilled the head pin, but it sat funny, so this 8-9, the wood might not work out.
Winchell pulls the 5 down. He's got the 7 pin for a spare.
Though it is 2 pieces.
He is a bulldozer, though.
And it might cover. This may well be a bulldozer shot, actually.
And he got it.
Yes.
Living up to his name. Second spare of the string, 64 in the ball through 6. Winchell gets it this time. 58 in the ball through 6. What a match.
Winchell's even keel accuracy, that is the reputation that precedes him.
Academy won up by a handful, 3 marks apiece. Past the halfway point of the match on Candlepin Bowling Network. Next Friday night, position rounds, more than likely to be Exeter. It's going to be Exeter and Central 3. Exeter is down 7 points in the standings, so more than likely to be at Central 3 next Friday night. Hopefully me and you, Bob Lee, can make that one next Friday night.
Next Friday, I might not be able to.
Hopefully Bob Lee can make that.
I hate it. I hate missing position night. It's 1 versus 2 matchups are so much fun, but with regret.
You can make me March 8th. I'll be in Newport, Maine, doing 2 10-stringers on Saturday. March 9th, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., 2 10-string matches on Facebook on Candlepin Bowling Network. It's about a 3-hour drive, 2 hours, 45 minutes, so staying overnight. That's a fast house in Maine, Newport Entertainment Center. Kai Hunt bowls out of that place. Kai Hunt, a great young bowler on the rise. Brian Fuller, 10, 59 half. Holbrook, spare 5, 51 through 4, 10 in the box, 61 half.
Just on the same, I like the scoreboard, then I immediately mess it up. But that scores are correct as you see it on your screen right here, which means it is a 3-pin margin at the moment.
Caddy one trying to go up 4 points done. They won the first. Just pouring it on.
And it's exactly 10 marks each for each side.
Fuller 1-3-9, middle 4-7-10. Holbrook on the nose, strike! 71 plus 2 through 6. Is that 2 strikes or 3 strikes for Craig in the match?
3.
3 strikes. Oh, Fuller just missed the 4 for a spare.
He's put 2 good bids on that, Fuller. Box was 5 and 6.
We got basically a virtual tie here in the second. Fuller 10, 69 through 6. Back to the top of the order. The update from Greg Gouillart.
Here I am. And here that isn't. Let's get that correct. Woohoo! So those total scores are interesting. We'll get to those in a second right now. But it's 3 marks to 2, and with that Holbrook strike, that may have given Hingham the initiative at the current moment. 3 marks to 2 up on their side in this close string. Close string does mean Academy 1 holds onto their sizable advantage from string 1, but there's still plenty of time for that to change as well.
Chris Jones on the head pin. He's got the Canadian setback shot. He's got a piece of wood, though, angled to the 5, gives it a better shot. Without that piece in front of the 5, it rarely goes.
We had a working title of Castle for a moment, but I kind of like setback because it really does set you
Rio
back.
Domino's first strike on spare.
And that's his 3rd strike.
67 through 6, 77 plus 2 through 7. Jones, that won't go.
That flat piece of wood in front of the 610 never helps anybody, anytime, anyhow.
Anywhere. Jones, nice pinning, 10, 65 through 7 in the second of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Great pinning, no marks. Any more viewers? Hey, Rick Santucci, thanks for watching. Bob Lee, who's that guy? Bob Lee, executive producer of Candlepin Bowling Network.
Bob Lee.
Mark Wyman, thanks for watching.
Not enough letters in that name.
I know.
Our executive producer here at Candlepin Bowling Network is Bob Lee.
Jones with 9, chance for a spare. Rio for a double, almost.
That 5-pin fell late for Jones. Big opportunity.
He never gets strikes, clean strikes, hardly ever. They take their time.
Yeah, get out of there, piece of wood. That's good for Rio.
Maybe not for him.
If it stays away.
We always tease him. We'll play the wood probably.
He actually did look a little bummed,
Jones spare.
facetiously or otherwise.
On the board, 75 in the ball through 8. Solid pinning, leads to a mark finally. Rio for another mark. Missed it.
That's tough because Rio's ball usually goes left to right with his unorthodox set the ball down delivery.
I told you should have played the wood. Another crack at it.
You live and you learn. 9 fill on the strike.
If I was missing single pins, I would go for the wood. He does, and he got it. Hey, you may call your next witness. The defense rest.
Thanks for doing the science experiment for us anyway.
That's a fall grand special. Miss a second, make the third for a 10. Wood shooter, Rio. 96 straight. We're going to tease him about that later on.
Oh, you betcha. But he's going to run off with our microphone if we keep that up, though. Watch out.
Oh, no.
Also, watch out for Hingham, who is stacking marks up right now, 4-1 at the current moment. Again, this could be a close string, even though Academy 1 is up 22 in pins down.
John Zappi forced from right, the 1-3, 6-10, 73 through 6 coming in. Matt Soucy, 67 through 6. In the pocket of his strike, almost.
Threw that between 5th and 6th arrows right there, and a destructive hit. I thought he threw it further wide the last time. Maybe he changed the angle.
And almost like a V-shaped type wood angle, but not going to be easy. On the 8 pin, Zappi just missed the 10 for a spare. Great bid.
Twice it tantalizing in front of the 10 pin, including that rolling wood just then. Soucy's got a plank there. It's a little far out though. Not a gimme, and he's missed it. He actually tried to dodge the wood perhaps. Or it may have just gotten away.
Zappi picks it up.
For a 10 box.
83 through 7. Sorry, wait, Greg. Just got my lunch delivered finally.
Yep, 10 box and a 10 box. Did you say lunch?
Yeah, this is lunch / dinner. Second round of pretzels, and I got the chicken tenders. Shouldn't be eating them, but they're good here. They're so good here.
I can't not eat 3 meals a day. I don't know about you.
Yeah, have a pretzel, Greg.
No.
All right.
We also shouldn't tease our viewers about food too much, apart from to advertise the great Pub 125 here. Zappi gets the 178 Soucy. He's full on it. Thought he threw it between the arrows he wanted to. That's his 8th head pin hit, but again, not the best lead.
I couldn't sleep last night until like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of wound up now.
Well, now we've got it on video. I'm going to be looking back at this, and why isn't Matt Soucy's ball busting it up? And how did that head pin fly over the top of the wood for John Zappi?
Soucy for a spare, just missed the object pin, not by much. 2 on the left, still there. 6 on the right. Great match. Zappi missed somehow. Wants that one back. Matt, nothing there for an 8.
Remember, Hingham lost their match last week by 1 pin. They're keenly aware.
91 for John, 85 for Matt. 6 blocks to go, 1 string to wrap up the match. Update from Greg Gouillart, the score situation, the string, and then marks.
I mean, Mark's situation is 12-11 in this string, and 34-31 for Academy 1 in this match. To be clarified, Hingham has the mark advantage in the string at the current moment, and a lot still to fill, including this one from Bob Whitcomb.
Missed left, lucky to get 7, 1-3-7 on the bonus, 73 through 6. Chance here for late Aleci, 2-5-7, Wood to help. Whitcomb for a spare, no.
Unless?
Spins around, Aleci, he got it up the wall. 79 to the ball through 7. Second string of 3. Whitcomb 10, 83 through 7. So Cory's been hot the last 4 times out. This sees Nite 383. Whitcomb, beautiful ball, perfect shot, spread eagle, brutal. Cory in the bonus, left side, takes down 6. 1-3-5-8. It's a similar shot that Sonia Johnson had in that Nuts box against Sharon Britton, rather, in the women's ladder final. To win the match by 1 pin. When she thought she lost by 1 pin. Aleci sweeps it down, spear! Incredible!
Huh.
Coming down big down the stretch again, 95. In the ball in the 8th, back-to-back spares. Had back-to-back in the 2nd and 3rd also.
To which one of the bowlers interjects, well, twist me sideways, or whatever he said.
Whitcomb 9, 92 through 8, Academy 1. Shining here at the home lanes.
Good third ball from Whitcomb.
3 marks to 2 in favor of Hingham. Academy 1 has the lead still by 22. Stuck on 22 for a while. This has been fun, Greg.
Hasn't it just?
Usually is in the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Don't forget next Friday night, 1 versus 2. Exeter, Central 3, more than likely at Central Park Lanes. Winchell 9, 4 pin for a spare. And that was on a spare.
Yes.
Big 9 fill. 67 through 6.
It's actually
Walsh 2.
It's actually Winchell's straight 9 drop. There was one match you were commentating where someone was just dumping 9s left and right. I'm trying to remember.
Lewis Dye does a lot of that in Maine. Winchell, another one. No.
But
Again,
that's the second one he's missed.
Gotta go with that pin. Walsh 2 in the fill. 66 through 6. Almost steals it. 1 in the moving around 6.
Still a close match. The marks are starting to be resolved here, and we're still within about single digits, I'd say, considering Hingham's extra mark.
John missed the second, made the third. You know what that means. Walsh at 8. John 77 through 7. 7's a wild. Walsh 74 through 7. 3 boxes to go. 1 string to wrap it up.
Paul was mentioning he's not sure who the opponents are. That's because next week is position week, where the first seeded team will play second, third hosts fourth, fifth hosts sixth, and so on. So that's a great way to shake up the standings in a hurry. And we look forward, even though I'll be absent, we look forward to presenting that to you next Friday. Always at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Winchell,
GMT
3, 6, 7, 8.
GMT minus 5 at the current moment.
Walsh, 6 won't go right. 2, 4, 7 left. 2 tough shots. I like John's a lot better. Although both very capable of making the shot. The lead is 13 for Academy 1. Can they hang on for 4-0 lead? Oh, he got it!
What?
Unbelievable! Spare!
I thought he was going to make the 3-6-7, but not the 8
Walsh.
pin too.
Oh, look at that. Came back for the 6, holds up, 7 left. And here we go again. John can cut the single digits. 3 marks to 1 for Hingham. And we've got a virtual tie, Greg. What else is new?
Here we
Walsh, somehow the 6 doesn't go, the 7 does for a 9.
This is why we watch every frame, folks. You just never know.
I'm sorry, that's at $3 to go. $3 to go on this set. We still have 2 more boxes each bowler after this. 8, 7th box, second string. So 2 boxes to go in this set before the top of the order. 12 boxes to go overall in the second of 3.
Your point still stands, Paul. We're in for a good one.
Craig on a strike, 71 plus 2. Third strike of the match. Ryan Fuller Jr. not on a mark, 69 through 6. Holbrook just missed the pocket, 5. Fuller in the pocket, a diamond.
Skinny. The ball was tailing away.
Holbrook second ball on the strike. Gets the 1 to go. Yes, so a 9 fill. Big fill, 80 through 6. Oh, a nice shot for a spare. The wood hits the 8 and back.
That was pretty.
Wasn't a piece of wood initially, but it spun back.
That was Walsh actually demonstrating that on camera somewhat.
Jimbo Ayot's on fire to our left for Academy. He's at 117 the ball through 8 in the blue shirt, black and blue shirts. So Brian Spare, 79 the ball through 7. Craig 889 through 7.
Craig Holbrook can currently pin out 367, so he's on 400 watch.
The lead has shrunk to 4 for Academy 1, up 35 in the match.
Fuller Jr. may be on 400 watch as well. Wants a good fill here.
Check mark in the 10 for Holbrook. Brian, only 3. Put the 2 up, frustrated with that shot. 82 through 7.
And takes it out on the most convenient object.
Oh, what a try! He will get it! Another great shot, another great spare. Both sides bringing it tonight. Fuller missed again. Left. Holbrook 99 in the ball through 8. What a shot. Fuller needs a bunch and a tough 6 after a spare 3 negating it.
Yeah.
88 through 8. Update from Greg Gouillart.
Here we are as we go down the stretch in string number 2 of 3. Mark's situation is currently 1 strike each and 13 spares each. Within 1 pin knocked down, Hingham has the advantage right now because they have the 2 extra marks on their side. Yeah, action is flowing around right now all across the red room here at Academy Lanes, formerly the yellow room before they refurbished the masking unit, as Paul mentioned. Central 1 is on the road against Academy 3 on lanes 3 and 4 to our left.
Josh Rio for strike 9. Wood angled in front of the 7. Rolling away. Ooh. This time we see it again. The spread eagle plus the 9 this time on the right for Chris Jones.
Oh, and what a time for
And that's
that
on
on
a
a
spare.
mark.
3. It's good news for Academy. We're tied in the match. The string, rather. Rio just missed. Can't believe it. By a speck or less. Tied now in the string, right, Greg?
That's right. Hingham has the extra mark.
Jones trying to work out of it. Just 3. Rio upset with that shot.
Big stick up there. They're clamoring to Chris Jones. Get those sticks, get those pins. Same thing.
9. 105 through 9. Jones gets a
Yes.
9. Big out on that spread eagle plus 1.
I said it at the top of the string as the marks are hard to come by here, and they've been getting marks only a third of the time, which is about standard for Candlepin. The importance of the pinning starts to magnify.
87 through 9 for Chris Jones. Rio's final box to the second. Right side 6. 1 wobbling 2. 4 7. 4 has been left. Jones on the crossover. Takes down a couple of more. 3, 5, 10. Wood in front. 1 behind. Tight battle here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Rio for a spare. Got it this time.
Yep. Now Rio's left to right ball works wonderfully with the 1-2 pocket looking at him.
He's relieved. 115 in the ball in the 10th. Big spare to the realtor.
It's a good string, including that 3 marks and 4 span he had.
Jones can't get to the 5. He does get it after all.
Okay.
It's the excuse me spare.
Hey, he hit the pin. He hit the pin.
97 in the ball in the 10th. What a battle.
And we're going to fill for the lead here. Hingham still with the advantage for now.
One exciting string left after this on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Though if Rio outfills him, that advantage could be lesser.
Rio crossing over. 9. Big fill. 124 second string. 246 through 2. Jones 8. 105 second string. What do you have, 118 in the first?
Jones had 118 in the first and 223 right now. Josh Riopelle 124, 2-string total 246. He's averaging 123.
8 boxes to go in the second. The update from Greg Gouillart.
Scores are confirmed right now, 475 to 474 in favor of Academy 1. Hingham with the extra mark hanging, and that'll come in boxes 4 and 5, so we're going down for a big finish.
John Zappi on the left, 91. Matt Soucy, 85 on the right through 8. Not on marks. Soucy, former Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour Class A champion. 1, 2, 9, 10. Zappi, beautiful ball, but look at this. Oh, the 10 goes. A little bit of a break, but still. Not going to be easy. 4 left, 5 right.
Only Soucy's first head pin miss in the string. This is not a recording.
Just missed left. 1, 9, 10. Zappi's got Woods to the right. May tap it left. Let's see how he plays it. He goes red line to Harvard. Too far middle.
Maybe if the right tip spins inward, right to left, maybe the 5-pin caroms into the 4 in some universe. Though the wood may have been too deep in any event.
Matt, a tough 7.
That might matter.
92 through 9 at a 129 in the first. Zappi an 8 gains a pin though. 99 through 9. 9's a wild for the captain, John Zappi.
Evens the string. One pin evens the string.
Dead even in the string. That close. 2 spares to 1 for Hingham.
But one mark could fizzle. It happens all the time. Pinning is within 2 right now in Hingham's favor.
Soucy missed right, spins back for the 7-4.
Hello.
The 2 and the 9,
Hello.
the 10. Just the head pin left up after all that. Looked like a devastating leave. And a great chance for a spare to match it at 2 spares apiece. Zappi 4-2 split, make it a 5-2 split with the 8 behind the 2. Matt for a spare, missed it. And that's 0 for 2 tonight for teams combined. Missed that single pin when the 9 go down without the head pin. Zappi just missed the 7. What a try that was. Big shot.
Oh.
Even though it wasn't a spare, those are huge pins. Wasn't there for Matt, a 9. 101, second string, 230 through 2. John Zappi gains a pin with a 10. 109, second string, 200 through 2. 6 blocks to go. Candlepin corners. Cory Aleci had a spare on the right. 95 and a ball.
2 marks apiece for the position 2 bowlers. Did you say Matt Soucy 230, which is correct?
Yes.
There you go.
29 and 101.
That's it. Cory Aleci's got a very important bonus ball in his hand. Here it is.
The only mark for a side. Off the wall, a diamond. Not going to be easy. 101 through 8 and a 121 in the first. Whitcomb head pin, a 2-1 split. A lot of these tonight. Now it's a 1-1 split. 3 right, 4 left. Wood rolling around. Aleci for another mark. No, couldn't get to the 4. Great try. Hingham trying to make it 2 points apiece. Hard fought first 2 strings.
Bob inspecting here. It's the low part of the wood that's covering that 3-pin right now, so he may have to trampoline below the red line. That is in deeper towards the pit.
Crucial shot for a spare.
Oh, interesting.
He got it!
Like I said, the high side of the wood is perfect for this shot.
102 to ball. Aleci a 10. 111 through 9. And Hingham, 2 marks advantage.
3 marks to none, actually.
3 marks to none now make it. And
Yep. Yeah.
Put yourself in the driver's seat.
Big turning point to make that split conversion. Whitcomb analyzed it, he took his time, and he got it done. Hall of Famer showing you how.
Aleci head pin hit, a 3-1 split. 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Whitcomb on a spare on lane 5. In the pocket, off the wall. 8, 9, 10 goes. The 7 does not, but 2 pieces for another mark. 111 through 9. Aleci missed everything. It's looking good for Hingham right now. Still time left for Academy 1. Whitcomb for another one. Yes! 121 and a ball in the 10th. Cory, nice out, 9. 120 first string, 241 through 2.
Five marks for Whitcomb in this, 4 for Aleci.
Both teams taking turns coming back. Academy 1 was down 48 or so midway through the first. They were down 22. Hingham here in the second. Not as bad of a deficit, but they've come back to take the lead and have control of the string right now. Down 31 up to 1 coming in. Whitcomb on the bonus. Beautiful ball. It is a wobbling Matt Soucy special. 7 fill. What a finish. 128. 36 in the last 2 for the Hall of Famer. He's at 240 through 2, a 120 average. That's what he averaged the last 34 years.
Contrast that with Aleci's
Better.
Contrast with Aleci's 241. So Cory only 1 pin up on Bobby Witt.
John Winchell and Craig Holbrook for Hingham, both on spares. Jeff Walsh and Brian Full are not on marks. And they might need a double strike now to win the string. That won't help. Walsh, 6 and the 9. Winchell, 87 on the ball, lane 5. Steals 7. 1, 6, wiggling around, 10.
Significant steal.
99, 94 through 8. 94 through 8 for Winchell. And Jeff's got some work to do here. 7 standing with the ball left. One pin still hobbling around. He gets a spare. That could be the dagger. Back to back. 104 on the ball in the 9th.
It wasn't the red line looking at the right side, but it was good enough.
Walsh, nice out for an 8. 91 through 9.
21 pins up for Hingham in this string, plus their 2 marks.
And they're
So
down
now
10 to 9.
total becomes the question. How close is total going to be going into this third?
They have the virtual lead in the total right now by 3 if you average 6.5, the average spare fill. Walsh, half Worcester out, 3 in the 9.
Pins still matter, even though the string outcome is increasingly probable.
Winchell strike on spare. Wow. That's the dagger. A big 20 for Winchell. Walsh, 6 right, 4-7 left. 114 through 9, 124 plus 2 in the 10th. He had a 128 in the first, I believe. John Winchell did. Walsh 9,
That's right.
100 second string, 211 through 2.
Yep. Little details that 9 box might matter to Academy 1 later, but John Winchell on a tear, 5 marks, including 3 in the last 3 boxes.
And Hingham takes the lead in the match by 1 pin, plus this strike fill and a spare fill next for Craig Holbrook.
Thanks for dropping by, Kevin.
Just 3 in that ball.
1 more.
See how Academy 1 responds in the 3rd string. Hingham is not an easy out. The veteran Bulls still have it. John, thin hit there. Got a couple more to fall.
Oh,
He'll take an 8. He knows he doesn't deserve that one, but 8 is an 8. 8 is enough. 8 is enough. 132. Second string, 260.
everyone understands the situation, and Hingham is now up in total, but again, only by single digits right now. Holbrook is on a spare. Again, Holbrook can pin out 367, but now he can bust into 370s territory.
Fuller, 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right on the triangle. Could use a couple of marks to keep it close. Holbrook on a spare. 4-2 split. 103 through 8 at a 148 first.
That squeaks Holbrook into 370s territory.
Fuller for a spare. No roadblock.
Thanks for nothing, piece of wood.
Just not getting many marks lately, as he did in the first. Holbrook just missed the 4 for a spare. Fuller gets to the second shot after he missed on the second ball, gets in the third for a 10. 98 through 9. Holbrook gains, matches rather with a 10. 113 through 9. 1 box to go in the second before the final string.
Fuller does have 3 marks in this string and 10 overall in the match. He can pin out 353 at the current moment.
Fuller crossing over. There is a strike bid, almost.
And by pin out, I mean get 10s the rest of the way.
Will not budge. Well, it did budge, it won't go. Holbrook 3 right, 7 left. A guide to possibly help. Final box of the second string. Fuller, spare.
Oh, we're going to have a good finish here in string 3.
108 in the ball. They only have 2 marks in this set in 10 boxes. Holbrook, oh, good try. Trying to get to 123 and 271 through 2. Top scorer tonight.
So Hingham will come out ahead in total, but
Holbrook 9, 122. Second string, 270, a 135 average. Joe Winchell, 260, a 130 average. Update from Greg Gouillart.
But the lead is 12 minus this in effect. Hingham gets the 2 match points there, and let's see what Fuller does here. Marks in this string were 19 to 16 in favor of Hingham. Here's Fuller. He's got the head pin. Again, the ball may be tailing away on him, I suppose. So he's got 6 on that. 114. When the ball doesn't drive through the rack, it tends to leave the 5-pin behind, for example, on crossover hits. And there you see it. 6 pins for total, 37 for string, and plus 37 in the string. So we're in for a good one here. Hingham wins 2 match points for winning that string. And remember, we've got 2 more match points to offer for string 3. And this is the format of the league. And 2 match points for total. So we'll see if anyone comes away with 6-2.
Looked a lot worse for Academy 1. I thought they would be down but maybe double digits after that string, but they hold on. Down 6, you said? Down 6 after 2?
Yeah, it's 6.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
It's Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook, just live on Facebook this time around, but usually live on Facebook and YouTube, certainly for Candlepins for Cancer tomorrow. So please remember to like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube so that you're always in the know about our latest Candlepin content.
Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart on Candlepin Bowling Network. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week.
Ooh.
String number 3, Chris Jones, spare for Hingham. Number 3, Hingham. Number 6, Academy 1. A great match. Rio can't get the 2 to go. We'll try to update the other 2 matches to our left. Josh gets the 10. Down a mark right now already. His team's down 6 in the match. Tied 2 points apiece in a dandy of a match. Don't forget the Candlepins for Cancer Top 5 live show. One more time tomorrow, 12 noon at Butwell's Bowling Center. Comprehensive, stop by, donate to Candlepins for Cancer, and watch 5 terrific matches. Phil Clough, 80 years young. The first match with number 4 seed Scott Lapierre. Winner plays on Troy Fournier, house bowler, with number 3 seed in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Number 2 seed Sean Baker, number 1 seed Jay Cimino. 4 great 3-string matches live on YouTube and Facebook on Candlepin Bowling Network. Jones 5, 15 through 1. Decent wood to work with. For 2 in a row. Can't quite get to the
Roll.
2. Rio off the wall. He got it. 10 falls last. 20 in the ball through 2. Here we go again.
Sorry, Walsh made a hysterical comment I want to share with everyone.
Jones 10. 24 through 2.
Someone clamored out, hit it, and referred to Chris Jones getting that wood to roll across. I mean, and Jeff said, well, the pin hit it. I know it didn't drop, but it hit it, so be happy with exactly what you asked for. Thank you very much.
Hingham a 4 in the string of 10 in the match, but a strike for Josh Rio. Tie the match up when he comes up next. John Zappi, 200 his first 2. Starts his 3rd and final string on lane 6 with a half Worcester, 3 in the 9. That's Soucy with the post. John, great try. Not easy to leave. Wobbling 5 right, 8 left, 5 and 8. Matt, 1, 2, 10.
Some say you want to hit the half Worcester on the side near the curtain, but I can't help but wonder if maybe you want to just hit it on your pocket side, which for Zappi is the 1-2 side. That way it doesn't leave behind the 5-pin and maybe gives it an even better chance, even though the pin action was really good.
John gets 1 for a 9 to start his final string. Matt, an 8. 11-pin lead in the match for Hingham. Down a mark. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin Bowling. Get the word out to your friends and family. Pick up a Candlepin gift card at your favorite local bowling center. Support your center owners. They work their tail off to keep the lights on. Help support the centers, and more importantly, get your friends and family involved in this great game, especially the youth. Encourage your friends to join the league.
How do you do, fellow youths?
Zappi 4 horseman, Soucy wobbling 3, 6, 10. Thanks to our viewers watching live on Facebook tonight on Candlepin Bowling Network. Catch the rebroadcast on YouTube in high definition on Candlepin Bowling Network. Zappi spare. 19 of the ball through 2 in the 3rd. Soucy, no, oh, he did get it. Came back. Went left, went right into the 10.
With the tip of the wood just banging into the 10-pin.
Every which way but loose.
Man.
18 of the ball through 2. What a match.
There's a reason people love bowling here at Academy.
Middle bowl is coming up now. Bob Whitcomb, big down the stretch to help his team win the second by 37 after losing the first by 31. 5. Here's Cory Aleci, red hot tonight, 121 and 120. He has 8. 6 wobbling around right, 7 left.
When Cory Aleci was alongside me calling the ICC a year before last, he was mentioning that Academy Lanes is an honest house. I wonder if it's starting to take a shade towards the fast side, which again speaks to the immaculate way they take care of their lanes and the pin decks here as well.
Yeah,
even though we see that more pins are falling than tend to be average.
Yeah,
I
a
would
lot
say.
of balls love ball on this side.
There's 3 distinct rooms here in Academy Lanes. They definitely all have their own character to them.
Absolutely. 10 for Whitcomb, 10 for Aleci.
It's the red room you see here, the blue room in the middle, which is the biggest one of them, and then the green room all the way to the right side, just to the right of the pub.
And not to be confused with Red Rum. Boy, this food here is incredible. The food they have here at Academy Lane's just amazing.
What a strike that is.
Wow.
Aleci has the 8-pin hiding back there, so the 1, 2, 7, and 8, but Wood should be able to sort out those back pins if he hits the head pin.
But I can't say good things about what they do at Academy Lanes. The youth program, the leagues are packed every night. They have glow bowling Friday and Saturday nights in the middle room. The food at Pub 125 is incredibly tasty, high quality food.
Yep.
And the full bar, I'm not a drinker, but a full bar, but Ted DeBurrow, Josh DeBurrow, Ernie DeBurrow started all 1963 in their 61st year at Academy Lanes. Doing a great job.
And one of the biggest, one of the largest houses as well at 44 lanes. I was going to say the largest, but I don't think that's quite right. Although I guess it's the largest continuous house. I'm thinking of Leda Lanes because they have Lighthouse.
Right.
That's right.
Most of your birthday parties in that room, really.
That's right.
They took out 4 lanes, put the Pub 125 in.
Though it's still a bunch of lanes for everyone, including Matt Soucy, to maintain.
Winchell almost a strike. 2-pin rocking and rolling. Jeff Walsh having a tough night overall. Very capable of a huge string. 1, 2, 4, 10. So Wood behind the 1 and 2 to help. Winchell for a spare. Missed again. He's missed a lot of gimmies tonight.
It's about 3, I'd say. Yeah.
Walsh. Oh, somehow.
What?
4.
You were hit?
Wow. 4 still there.
But again, he chided another bowler, saying like, "Well, the pin was hit. You should be happy."
If that went down, if that went down, Craig, there would be a 4-gone conclusion. Get it? I just thought of that.
4 gone. Oh.
Get it?
$10 each. Also, there's a funny comment from our executive producer, Bob Lee, saying like, well, the scores would be different if you played 2-hand touch instead of tackle football on the pins. And to be fair, I cannot ask the first stone here because I am insufferable with my puns as well.
Winchell on the crossover, 9. Walsh, post.
Winchell got the biggest grin at that 9 drop. He knows the situation. Wood is available.
He's done a lot of misses. Second shot makes his third tonight. Made the third tonight.
And there it goes again. Nope.
Right at that pin.
That's not good. It's hard for him. He throws a very right to left cross lane ball here, but he's going to have to throw this very straight.
A very accurate bowler, pin you to death like Chris Winniards and so many others. But that time missed. Wow.
That wasn't a bad try, though.
Walsh, 1 of the 10. And John Winchell has missed so many single pins or 2 pins with Wood for spares. He could have easily.
And he can pin out 360, actually.
Yeah,
so
he'd been close to 400 if he had those easily.
Exactly.
And then some. And there it is again, the Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10.
Not a good time for that.
Is there ever?
Let's see, the last time was it? Yeah.
John 20, Walsh 19. Yanko Bowlers start their final string at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. 725 South Main Street in the Bradford section of Haverhill. Book your birthday parties, corporate events, and your weddings if you'd like as well. Always a good time when you bowl, Candlepin bowling. Holbrook on a fine night. 6 right, 2-4 left. He's so funny in the lane. He's just so intense.
Holbrook is one of the best grumpy faces in the game. By the way, Jeff Walsh does have a more traditional wedding venue picked up, but someone has gotten married on the lanes. It was at Brighton Bowl, or American Flatbread Company Brighton. Excuse me if they've actually changed their name since, but it's the bowling center near the Bruins practice facility.
Well, I was talking to Alex Adino Dellis, the owners of Buttwells in Concord, New Hampshire, home of the Candlepins for Cancer Top 5 live show tomorrow. They actually had a wedding party there at Buttwells Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. How many bowls get met in Candlepin bowling? So only traditional in some ways. Not traditional, but
I went to Needham Bowl away for my bachelor party. Seriously. And a few other places as well. I love the Reality Gaming Center Bodeborg in Malden. Bodeborg. It's a Swedish name, but it's like levels of a video game. Anyway.
Holbrook 9, Fuller Jr. 10.
But it is for 3 to 5 people, so perfect for a Candlepin bowling team to try out sometime.
A lot of these 2-1 splits tonight. 2-4-6 for Fuller Jr. 2-4-7 make it. 2-4-7 for Holbrook. Gunning for a spare, and
Come on.
no. Fuller with the wood. Doink. Hit the goalpost, you could say. Craig. 10, 19 through 2 in the final string of the match. Fuller with a 9. 19 through 2. Top of the order, back to Greg Gouillart for the update.
Let's take a look here. Right now, full scoreboard, we have it as 103 and 90. Oops, hang on. 24-19. Jones is 1 pin too high. Sorry, he had a 4-fill on that spare, so I'll take it back there. That should now be all correct as you see it here. Marks are 3-2 in the early going right now. 41 apiece for marks overall in the match. Closest to 400 right now. Holbrook needs 31 bonus pins for that. Winchell needs 40 more bonus pins. That is Phil's on marks. And Fuller, excuse me, needs 42 more for 400. Rio drops 9. He's got the 10 pin left, and that's a great count on that. He actually can work out 355 at the moment, Josh Rio.
The big matchup next to us, Greg. Rich Lamoni just informed us as Rio picks up the mark. After a spare 9, another spare. Didn't miss a single pin that time. Academy 2 has tied the match 2 points apiece with Central 2. They're dead even after 2 strings in points. Jones 10, 34 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Just to remind ourselves of the standings implication on that. Academy 2, Central 2, you were saying? Well, they're 4 and 5 right now, so although far apart in games back here, but if Central 2 can pull out a few more here, they can start closing that gap. Still many weeks to go in the regular season.
And we'll try to get up to Academy 3 and Central 1 because Academy 3 is 1 point ahead of Rio's team for 5th place.
Again, Rio with a 19.
Once again, he can't get a clean strike, Greg.
Indeed, but
Another
there's
spare.
another.
Perfect start.
So good.
The last 3 actually, well, 10 box now, 3 marks in a row. 58 in the ball through 4. Jones missed number 1.
Good news, Rio is raking. Bad news, we're going to have to interview him if he keeps this up.
I know.
It's about chemistry, Paul. Chemistry.
I thought it was about practice.
We talking about practice.
Allen Iverson reference.
Greg, by the way, I was watching back our match from last week earlier. Very appropriate Manny Ramirez comparison with Rio.
Yeah.
Manny, we had Manny being Manny, it's Rio being Rio.
Yeah, it certainly is. But again, that cuts to Manny Ramirez's work ethic. I mean, Manny's one of the greatest of all time, of course.
Oh,
in
of
baseball,
course.
But,
Of course.
just his work ethic, it's disguised by his shenanigans. But, Rio's doing super well out there. And like Jones, they're actually both pin perfect at 4 boxes.
Yep. So far, so good.
We're waiting for Josh to we want to see Josh get a real strike, not these slow motion things,
Oh, like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, take some lessons from Matt there in that strike.
Away, doctor.
We're baiting Josh to come back here and talk to us.
Yeah, I have a question.
If I were Rio, I'd be coming back here and defending himself right now.
Yeah, Justin, I have a question for you. Like, does Matt Soucy have any theories on like how he, apart from that, he'd been splitting a lot of the time as well? Like, or is it just a matter of time before it comes round again?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if he could answer that. He's just been so unlucky the last couple of weeks.
When you punch out, Justin, I was talking to the ball last week. Sometimes I think you talking to John Winchell last night. They matched with Logan Gingras, Ryan Southall. He said he steps up a notch or steps back a notch. How do you do it when you're punching like that?
I
Splitting?
usually slide sideways a half a board for the as far as finding the pocket goes. If that doesn't work, then I'll slide up or back a touch, depending on how my ball's breaking. But
What if that doesn't work?
go either way.
But there was a poll
And I
made.
just say F it and just try to hit the head pin.
There was a poll made on a
You know
candle.
what? If I'm punching, and I can't.
Sorry about that. What I was going to say is there's a poll on a Candlepin discussion forum that said, do you make an adjustment? It was actually Brendan O'Dowd who asked that question, a bowler we've seen in the ICC. And 2 out of 3 said, no, I wouldn't change a thing. I just keep drilling the head pin, and it's got to come around eventually.
Yep.
Great match tonight. Soucy, tough leave. Gets 7 on the
Good
strike.
17. Yeah, a few good matches. Like they're all 2-2.
Oh, the Academy, the Central 1 team also? 2-2?
Yeah. Academy 3 came back. They took the second. It's close. I think all 3 of these matches.
You know what the
can go
total
either
is in the Central 1 match? It's Academy 2 Academy 3 match, the match differences?
way. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Thanks, Justin. Because they're fighting them for 5th place right now. Academy 1, 6 coming in. Greg, if you put the scores up on the screen again, we switch sides. As balls come up, rather, third balls come up.
Yeah, we'll put the standing up one more time. We're flickering it back and forth. Remember, this is going into tonight's match there.
6 versus 3.
6 versus 3 here, 4 versus 5 in action at the current moment. Remember, if Academy 1 takes these match points, they probably pass Central 2. Well, maybe. Central 2, again, has taken 2 match points already. Justin.
Academy 3, about halfway through the 3rd string. They are up 7 in the string, down 5 in total.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, all 3 of these matches are close. It
And
really could
the
go.
middle match was tied after 2 strings also.
Oh, they were.
Points and total.
Oh, and points. Yeah, I was talking about.
And total, too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't even see that. Oh, wow.
3 good ones.
Gonna be a good finish all the way around.
Yeah. Thanks, Justin Skell.
Whitcomb still filling the strike. He's got 9 on it. It filled itself. Head pin left standing. Aleci takes an 8 box right now. Remember, he's been working a 120 average going into this. Careful not to spill that, please and thank you. And a 9 box for Whitcomb. 38 through 3.
One incredible night at Candlepin Bowling at Academy Lanes, Pub 125. Haverhill has 3 great matches, all side by side, lanes 1 to 6. We're on lanes 5 and 6 in this head-to-head match. Cory Aleci comes back with a 3-1-6-9. Whitcomb just 4 that time, not an easy shot. See a lot of these leave a lot of times, Greg, when you miss to the right that far. Very rarely goes. Aleci trying to clean it up. No.
Wow, it rang around everything.
Whitcomb, good try on the object.
Yeah, the wall gives it a chance, though.
8 to 9. Aleci grabs 1 for a 9. 35 through 4 in the final string of the match. He's had strong finishes, the first 2, especially at first. And Bob Whitcomb gets a 10. Actually, it's a spare. Is that a 10 or a spare?
It's 10.
All right, they put spare in the board, so okay.
No, that's not right. What happens if it ends in a tie? No, that just becomes 4 match points to 4 in that case. You just award the match points accordingly.
Yep.
And,
Bob had integrity, called it a 10 box. They fixed it.
it's late. Everyone wants to go home. But during playoffs, which this
Playoffs?
yeah, oh yeah. Friday night playoffs will be on a Saturday, of course.
Sunday.
Sunday, excuse me.
And sometimes they do it 2 days after. This year, taking a week off on the 12th of May and do it Sunday, May 19th, 10 o'clock at Central Park Lanes, East Boston,
Right.
Mass.
But point being, it will be a 1-string roll-off in that case, if I recall.
Yes.
For a tiebreaker.
Do they do the 2-box roll-off like they do in the Worlds, so they tie after the first one? I believe. We'll find out. Plenty of time before we think about that.
It's in the spreadsheet over there.
Look at
Secretary Machichi.
A banana split plus the hip and a Jim Dandy.
Uh-oh.
for Jeff Walsh. Case McCool loves those Jim Dandies of banana splits. Winchell missed right again. Not an easy shot.
Unless you're the bowler looking at it, it's one of the prettiest third balls in the game, if it goes.
Caddy won up single digits here in the third. Single digit lead in the match. Now they have by 14, is it? So it's not official yet. Let's see. After this box.
Winchell's got 3 straight 10 boxes. Dave Godwin is on the floor. Dave Godwin is on the floor for some reason.
190, 186. Academy went up 4 in the string, down 3 in the match. They got a spare to take the lead. Walsh a chance here for another mark for the team. 6 pin for a spare. Winchell circles the 5, 4, 7, 5 right. Wood to help.
Kind of a setback-ish shot, although the Wood's positioned differently.
Walsh missed it. That kind of a night.
Anyone can miss a 9 drop at any time.
Winchell for a spare. He gets his.
That's the idea. Play it on the left side so it carries through.
1 spare for each side. 40 in the ball through 4 in the third. Walsh 10, 35 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Oh my word, I'm just looking at something here. Hingham has only left 5 pins left on the plate, even though they've had 14 frames where they haven't marked. And 4 where they have.
Case McCool, that was a Jim Dandy, a banana split plus. That's 4 scoops of ice cream instead of 3 in the banana split at Friendlies. Brian Fuller looking for his first mark of the third. 19 through 2 with 5. Craig Holbrook, a 9 in the 10 so far. He's been terrific all night. Left-hander takes down 9. 8-pin, a plank in front to help, some to the right.
Every late fall is significant now, single digits.
Brian comes back for the 6 on the right after taking down the 8. 1, 3, 10. Holbrook for a spare. Yes, no.
What?
Wow, I said it too soon. Wow.
Even Justin Skell was shot.
Once again, my mouth's in the future, my brain's in the past. Wow. Gotta wait a half a second next time.
Yeah, Scally on the other team couldn't believe it either.
How did they not go? What a funny game.
And that's just yet another story to Craig Holbrook's storied collection.
Fuller 9, Holbrook. I'm not going to say what that is. That's a tough break.
That was too bad.
Wow. Brian 28, Craig 29. Academy went up 3 in the string. It was 7 coming in, wasn't it? It was 6. All right, so it's a 3-pin lead match for Hingham.
Yeah, Academy once shaved 3 off the Hingham lead.
Fuller 8, 5 right, 8 left.
Each of those plus signs at the end awards 2 match points put one way.
Holbrook back in the head pin. He's got the 5, 7, 10. The Matt Soucy special with Wood, though. Matt made it for a spare, on a spare, the Exeter Pro League a couple seasons ago.
Holbrook's having Soucy's luck as well. 3 splits out of 4 head pin hits.
Fuller for a spare. No, too far right. Not by much, actually. A makeable spare down the drain. Oh, what a shot for a spare for Holbrook. 39 of the ball through 4. Fuller a 9.
And look how ecstatic he is.
37 through 4. Craig bowling like Craig.
Let's go back to the start of the order here. So 2 marks to 1. Remember to follow the yellow blots on screen to follow along with the spares between total and game. 218 to 216 right now. Marks are 5 to 5 right now. But remember, Hingham is up a dozen pins in the pinning alone because it's just going so well. Academy once left 17 pins to 15. That's not bad either.
We got Craig Holbrook. Hey, Craig, how come you can't make the single pins like that?
Where did the ball go?
Tough
It was
roadblock
right
there.
on the pin. It had to jump over it. It's crazy, crazy shot.
62 years young. How do you still do it, Craig?
Because I'm still having fun, that's why. Can't wait to get here.
You still got another 20 years like Phil Clef to go at least, right?
Oh, God, no. I don't think so, no. He's still bowling well, though.
He's in the Candlepins
No.
for Cancer, top 5, the number 5 seed tomorrow.
Is he really? Oh, good for him. Nice.
I
don't think I'll be going 20 more. Maybe another 5 solid years I still got in me.
We're going to kidnap you for the next roll-off, okay?
Okay, sure.
I have one more question. How many weeks did Mike Machichi say you had bowled or came here in terms of perfect attendance? Do you remember?
Well, Yeah, 100. I've bowled in the Friday Night League 153 weeks in a row.
153.
Get this, though. I started in this league in 1987. Okay, so I missed 2 years because of the big dig. I was bowling for Central Park, and I just couldn't take it anymore. It was like a 3-hour drive for me to get in. So I've literally bowled in this league probably 34 years, and I bet I've missed less than 7 or 8 weeks in 34 stinking years.
And I thought the tunnel
crazy.
closing a few months was
that was
insufferable.
like me. I hardly ever missed a league, hardly ever. Maybe 3 times in all the years of league bowling.
But I enjoy coming. This is like the best league,
Yeah.
you know.
Your team
around,
still has
so,
it.
Yeah.
How big has been
a
this
good
Chris?
match
Each
tonight,
got
too.
but Fairfield's there. We'll update them in just a moment. How big has Chris Jones been for your team?
Oh, he's been great. Yeah.
He has a good chemistry in your team, the calm demeanor as well.
Yeah, well, he's a South Shore guy, too, like us, so he fits right in. He throws a nice, right-handed hook ball. It works in a lot of places. He's consistent. Yeah, he's been great. He's a good leadoff bowler, gets us out, gives us a chance every week.
And he's a class act like you and Bob Whitcomb.
Oh, yeah, he is. Very nice, yeah. Well, that's why he's on the team. We got a bunch of good guys, so this is a really fun team to bowl on.
All right, good luck the rest of the way, Craig
Oh,
Holbrook.
thank you.
Craig, update us while we're away. There are a couple of Markvilles there.
Yeah. Sorry.
When you get a chance to talk to Craig Holbrook, you take it. Usually don't talk when there are marks, but
I mean, I had to interview him about that. I mean, the streak of the longevity is just fantastic.
oh, there's a lemon drop for John Zappi.
150 plus
He
weeks.
already put $5 in though.
That's true. He prepaid.
He prepaid.
That's extraordinary.
I told him it's double strike. It's $10. It happened in the Worlds, and the Canadian team put it in.
Yeah.
I forgot about the value is different though.
All right, both bowlers missed first ball. We need some sticks. Exactly even in total, although Hingham has 2 extra marks hanging. Not bad. And that, oh, did he get this? Yes! Soucy stole it.
That was a Josh Rio spare.
Rio sure acted like it was his.
No, but it went down slowly. Hey, Justin, Justin Skell, clarify that. Let's clarify this, Justin.
Yes. What's that?
You said Josh wouldn't hit the object pin, right?
Well, he wouldn't. Well, he definitely wouldn't hit it on his first ball. You guys should say it's a Rio spare with slow motion.
It went slow. That's why I was saying it was a slow motion spare. Oh, another great string. This is great for you guys. Bowling a tough team like this, you guys just staying with them all night long. That's going to be a good experience for the playoffs coming up.
Oh, sure. I mean, we've had our 2 matches this round against Central 3 and Exeter. We've hung with both of them. We've taken combined 1 point, but you were at CPL in the first round the night we took 6 off of Central 3, and we can hang with them. We just got to convert it into points.
Yep.
Plenty of season left.
Yep. Thanks, Justin Scally. All right, Greg, back to Greg for a second.
Many thanks to Justin Scally for all his insight tonight. 9 bucks apiece. So they did solve the.
If you missed that money match,
Sorry.
Money match 11, I think it was extra this past Saturday. Watch Justin Scally's call at Bob Lee on Candlepin Bowling Network. Brian Fuller Jr., John Winchell against Mark Weber, and Jeff Lapia filling in for the injured Mark Carrier. Great match on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Bob Whitcomb crossing over the setback. The broom is out for the left side wood by the 5. Greg.
Yeah, let's see how it's angled, though. I'm worried it's covering too much of the 5.
Cory due for a mark. Triangle 4-7-8. Bob at a strike 9 in the second.
His best leave of the string.
Caddyman leads the string, leads the match by 9 right now. Whitcomb for a spare. No.
Yeah, too deep, I'm afraid.
Aleci just missed by a smidge again. A lot of close calls tonight. Shades of the first string. We had a 42 half and had a 79 second half to propel his team to the win. Bob gets the 10, 58 half. Aleci 10 to match, 45 half. The lead is 15 for Academy, 1 in the string. They're up 9 in the match, but 2 marks to none for Hingham. Close to a virtual tie in total, a lead string for Hingham virtually.
Marks are within 2 right now. Remember, Hingham is 20, or not remember, I'll tell you now. Hingham is up 21 in pinning overall in the match. They're up 13 in this string alone. That's in terms of pins left standing.
Sorry, Greg. Lisa just missed that strike, hit the 5, it holds up. Decent wood to the left of the 5 could help. Whitcomb 5-1 split. Great try. 4 on the 10. Aleci for a spare. Yes! 55 of the ball through 6 in the final string of the match on the board for Academy 1, the 6th seed, trying to move up to 5th tonight.
And again, Cory, Aleci
Oh,
trying to
look at that
make
10
a run.
for Whitcomb. That may make a difference in total. Who knows? What a 10.
Whitcomb's only left 1 pin standing in the string because of that shot.
Back-to-back 10's a masterful shot by the Hall of Famer.
10 boxes don't get enough love.
That's my line again. Hey, we're trading barbs tonight, aren't we? Huh? I think your mind and body's in mine, and mine's in yours.
But the royalty fees even out. Oh, sorry, that counts as stealing your line too.
I get you by 1 every time. John Winchell, 3 10s, now a spare, 40 in a ball. Only 3. 43 through 4. Jeff Walsh, diamond plus the 10. Not going to be easy. 111, 100 his first 2. John, 128 and 132, 260 through 2. On the 5-2 split on lane 6. Just missed right, 147-10. Walsh, tough shot, good try, 8 in the 10.
Woof, that's the thanks he gets. 2 accurate shots for Walsh.
No wood, no luck.
That's the problem when the pins roll. Sometimes they roll into the channel and they ain't flat like Canada.
Winchell, the Augusta Main special, 1-7-10 for an 8. 51 half, Walsh an 8, just a 43 half. Overdue for a mark. It's a tight one. Academy 1 up 12 in the string, up 4 in the match.
To your
1
point.
spare for each side.
Yeah, Walsh on a cold streak here. No marks in the last 9.
You were on a cold streak early tonight, right? You're freezing, right?
It's cold up here in Haverhill. Though actually it was pretty temperate this afternoon. We're in Central Mass anyway.
We are near Ski Bradford, aren't we? Winchell, another one of these 2-1 splits. A lot of those tonight. 2, 4, 6 right. Walsh looking for a mark. Goes right. And gets a couple of fall. The 2 goes to the 1. The 4 goes. It's the 7, 8, 10. A lumberyard of wood on the deck. Bunch formation.
Yeah, I think there's 5 pieces by my count.
Winchell.
Could roll back.
Physiologic pin, but almost pulled it off.
If it had rolled off the pin plate lip, it might have rolled with more steam towards it because of the gravity.
Walsh got it spare. Big shot on the board. Like Cory Aleci, their first mark in the 6-box 3rd string.
No time like the present.
John gets a 10. 61 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anchor Bowl is coming up. Craig Holbrook on a spare. 39 of the ball through 4. Brian Full looking for his first mark. 37 through 4.
Winchell's 4th 10-box this string. He wishes some of them were spares, of course, but hitting very well.
2 hits to 1 for Academy 1, the number 6 seed, trying to get 6 points or a hard-fought win over number 3 seed Hingham. Academy went up 12 in the string, 4 in the match. Holbrook in the bonus, a check mark. 45 through 4.
Best pinner lopsidedly is Chris Jones, who's only left 10 pins standing despite having 18 no-mark frames.
Pin, 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 as best you can. Holbrook trying to check it. Does spare. Pizza cake. Back to back, 55 through 5 and a ball. Fuller in the middle. Here we go again.
Skelly, you can plug Ethernet into the Red Room now. I'm serious. We're doing it. Because Ted DeBurrow, the DeBurrows here at Academy Lanes, installed a jack there. They got their electrician, and here we are able to present live Red Room action.
I've been teaching about getting Wi-Fi so I can do my matches, my tripod, my cell phone.
Yeah.
We finally broke down, put the router stuff for you guys to do at least.
Steve Kelly, of course, has commentated some Friday Night Pro League matches and ACST here on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Holbrook just 3 that time in the spare, 58 half. Fuller, better chance here. 1-3-6. He has a 46 half. No marks yet. He has a 224 high single. Holbrook with the wood. He got it. Another good shot. 3 in a row. 69 the ball through 6.
3 marks straight. Mark and Chad is remarking about how well he does with pin cleanup. He's only left 1 on the plate this whole string.
Speaking of cleanups, Fuller gets a 10. 56 through 6. Back to the top of the order. An update from Greg Gouillart.
Look at those margins. Oh, my word. This is going to be a good one here, folks. I'm just going to confirm that for you real quick. 336 to 335 is confirmed as you see it. I'm just going to align that scoreboard nicely there. Currently, look out for Riopelle on 4 marks and Soucy on 3 for Academy. And Craig Holbrook with 3 straight. Boxes 4 through 6.
It's 11 drop. Not in the mark, so it cost him $1 whole. He's asking for $1. Rio's going to take a collection for that $1. I mean, you laugh. We've helped 7 families, soon to be 8 in the lemon drop pool in the last 18 months. That's awesome. The bowls and their families going through cancer treatments.
Yeah,
People
laugh at you.
get angry about it sometimes. It's like it's a fun way, like a swear jar.
It's still optional even if it happens on our live show.
Not that I encourage swearing, of course, but.
But if it does happen on a Candlepins for Cancer live show like tomorrow's, we will rub it in even more.
Oh, absolutely. Josh just missed.
And friendly reminder, during the ladies' ladder, there were none, so gents, step up.
Jones missed that chance for a 9. Rio is 7. Let's get an update from Greg Gouillart again. This is tight.
It's basically, both sides have the same number of spares, 41 apiece. 7 strikes to 5 for Academy 1 at the current moment. Pinning is now 24 in favor of Hingham. They have knocked down 24 more literal pins so far, and that's why they've got 7, the +7 by their name in total.
Rio steals 8, 4 on the 7. Not easy wood in front, angled. Jones, beautiful ball, 7. He's got a triangle consisting of the 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right, 2 pieces dangling around.
This wood is bad for Jones, I think.
Rio, spare!
But we have seen wood push through, including on that shot by Rio just now.
After the lemon drop 7 box, 108 in the ball through 8, 3 great strings. Jones can't get the 4 to go.
Oh, jeez.
And here we go again. Back and forth all night long. Academy 1 rally to win the first, Hingham rally to win the second.
Yeah, it's looking like Academy at the moment. Whoops.
Jones 9, 91 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Still good pinning overall.
Let's pause 10 more seconds for station identification.
This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. We're live on Facebook and we'll be on demand on YouTube in a few moments' time, probably after Candlepins for Cancer. Please like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. And please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button in both wherever you may be watching this video so that you're always in the know about our future Candlepin content. Here's Paul with Josh.
Josh Rio, I heard you're going to take a collection to get that $1 lemon drop pool.
I'm starting a GoFundMe account right now, Paul Grant. All
For
right?
that $1, right?
Oh, I got $1 right here. Oh, look at that. My fine ass anchor ball right there. Brian, I'm so fine. Fuller's gave me $1 right here, USD. I gladly donate this to the, what's it called? The lemon drop right here?
Yes.
The account right there. Hang on, I have to say goodbye to it. Oh.
Fun fact, money is actually the
I'm going to
journey's
miss
surface.
you. I'm going to miss you.
How can you deal giving $1 from Brian Fuller Jr.? I mean, now he only won, what, $1,249 now from the money match last weekend.
Oh, well, that's very simple. If he spends less money on baseball cards, he'd have more money in his pocket. It's
Big
simple
shot for Zappi
simple
for a spare.
economics.
Sorry, Josh.
That's okay. Less money on baseball cards, which means more money in his wallet. Simple economics 101 right there.
Hey, do me a favor. Sell an extra house. You can donate some more, okay?
I have a few closings coming up, actually. I got
right.
1 this month, and I got 3 next month.
All right, we want a little bit of a cut for the charity, okay?
Well, it's a tax write-off, so obviously maybe we'll see.
Okay,
You know?
maybe,
Well,
maybe,
I'll do something.
maybe.
We'll do something.
Okay.
I might buy a shirt or whatever. We'll see.
Hey, you're bowling great tonight. What's the
Thanks.
difference? You've been bowling great the last couple of weeks overall.
I think it's following through. Also, it's 2 boxes at a time as opposed to 5 at a time, so you slow yourself down. You slow yourself down, you concentrate, and you focus more. And sometimes that extra pin or 2 makes all the difference.
I think it's the interviews.
It could be, maybe. I'm better at my promos and interviews than I am bowling, but I don't know.
Hey, Brian got a lemon drop on a fill, and he had a 148, 145 string after lemon drop one fill to start the match.
It's all about how you bounce back. It's not how you start. And that's what everyone has preached to me, and that's what I preach to everyone else. It's all about how you finish, not how you start. And he finished strong, and because of that, we won the first game.
Soucy a spare. All right, thanks, Josh Rio. Oh, give us a plug for your realty business.
Oh, yeah. So just like last week, so I'm a licensed realtor in Mass in New Hampshire. And I've been doing this for about 9 years now, and I help people buy or sell single-family homes, condos, and multifamilies too.
How do they get a hold of you?
So you can get a hold of me 2 different ways. You can reach out on my cell phone, 978-590-2741, and text me.
One more time?
978-590-2741. Or you can email me at Josh Rio.
R-I-O?
simcity@gmail.com. And you can also connect with me on my social media account as well, Facebook and Instagram.
All right, Josh Rio, the realtor. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, PG. Appreciate it, man.
All right, anytime. Josh Rio, the realtor. And Mr. Lemon Drop of late.
Soucy got a 7-pin cluster, and Aleci's dropped 8 on this spare fill, so it's going well here. Whitcomb's got a great lead, though.
What a match. Greg Gouillart. Aleci with the wood. No, good try, though.
He wanted that front piece of wood, I'm sure.
8 fill gives him 63 through 6. Bob Whitcomb, a spare. 78 in the ball through 7. Close all the way through. 48 pins is close in the first string, but Academy was down that much, maybe more, and they won it by 31. Hingham rallied back in the second to win by 37, up 6 coming in the string. Cory gets to 10, 73 through 7 in the final string of the match.
I've been riding Aleci hard all match long, but he's got 9 marks. He's been pinning better than losing 1 pin per open frame, and can even pin out 344. He is absolutely holding his own right here.
Academy won up 1 in the string, down 5 in the match, 3 spares to 2 in their lead. Cory at the check mark. Seen a lot of these tonight. Bob Witt from Pembroke, Mass. Bobby Whitcomb, Hall of Famer, 2023 class. On the bonus, left side, 5. We're tied. In the match, is that right? No, it's the other way, actually. So it's 10 in the string right now. Cory spare, unchecked it.
4 straight head pin hits for Cory Aleci, and it pays off with his second mark in 3 boxes.
Coming up big down the stretch, 2 in the last 3, 10 blocks in between, 83 in a ball through 8.
And Academy 1 is again doing that thing where they're just lighting up all these open marks.
Whitcomb inside, 1 in the 10. Here comes Academy 1 again, looking for 6 big points at home. Their first 4 bowl is all in spares, the anchor bowl for Hingham. Could save a large straight in marks combined with the 2 teams.
Exactly.
Whitcomb at 9, 92 through 8. One incredible match. Match 22 of 35 every Friday night. Scheduled usually for 7:30, 8 o'clock some cases. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Facebook. Next week, position match. More than likely will be at Central Park Lanes 3, hosting number 2 seed Exeter Lanes. 7:30 next Friday night, February 16th on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hopefully Bob Lee can make it with me. Greg will not be available. Walsh 7-10, Wood to help. John Winchell on the nose, 8. Oh, gonna break, the 10 goes. 4 pin for a spare. And that was a spare fill for Walsh, 61 through 6. For another one. Will it go? Come on down, no.
The pin was hit, you should be happy.
Winchell, he got it with the wood. 71 in the ball through 7, back and forth we go. Thrilling match here in Haverhill at Academy Lanes, Pub 125.
Still slight advantage Academy 1 because of the extra mark.
Walsh a 9 after a spare 8. 70 through 7 at the minimum.
Remember though, pinning is 16 in favor of Hingham in the string and 24 in favor of them overall in the match.
Academy have 4 in the string, down 2 in the match, 3 marks to 2 in their favor. The Bulldogs are looking for a mark, half Worcester, 2 in the 8.
That's why Hingham is very much in the running, even though they're down by 2 marks.
John Winchell Crucial fill on lane 5. Beautiful ball, 8. Great chance for another one. 4 in the 7. 79 through 7. Walsh trying to work out of it. Good bid. 6 right, 4-7 left. Go for the short 2. Winchell for another one. Bang! 89 to the ball through 8 in the 3rd and final string. What a dandy. Walsh, good try. He almost got the 10, gets a 9. 79 through 8.
He had a pretty 10 earlier, I recall. And made a 1-1 split for a 1. We've had a few of those in this match.
3 spares to 2 for Academy 1. With it down, 5 in the string, 11 in the match. Brian Fuller Jr. looking for his first mark, 56 through 6. Craig Holbrook, 3 spares in a row, 69 to the ball on lane 5 in a green shirt.
Holbrook's still on 400. Watch, I'll update that after this fill.
Fuller, the teal shirt, 9, angle piece of wood in front of the 8. Holbrook on the extra session. Ooh. 9. 10 strike.
Oh my word, how's that for your update?
A big 20. Again.
Now Holbrook needs good count and just one more mark and he can get
Oh,
400.
Fuller got it. Sorry, Greg. Fuller, nice shot for a spare. Craig, 79 through 6, 89 plus 2 through 7. Fuller on the board, 66 in the ball through 7.
It's a great wood dodge by Brian. So again, Hingham looks like they're up plus 15, but remember, Academy is extra marks.
2 full. Breaks up 1. 3 wants to go, does not. 4-7 left. That's on a spare. 73 through 7. Holbrook on a strike. Left side, 4. That's why you get 2.
It's only the first time he's missed the head pin this string.
Fuller front of the mark. Off the wall, no.
I wasn't sure if the ball slipped out of his hand, but I may just be seeing things.
Holbrook, second ball on the strike. 4 more for an 8 fill.
Leaving Craig befuddled by the pin leaves again, but good sticks.
97 through 7. Brian Fuller Jr. 10. 83 through 8. Holbrook, nice 10 on the 5-7 with wood. 107 through 8. 10 bucks to go. Top of the order and an update from Greg Gouillart.
Yeah, that 10 might matter. Either of those might. Here we go. First of all, we'll confirm the scores. I have 469 to 453 and 1640 to 1662. That is all confirmed.
If the season ends today, Greg, this would be the first round playoff, 6 versus 3. Hingham would host.
What fun.
Well, it's at Central Park Lanes to host on the neutral site against Academy 1.
Yep.
And it's up to that building today. It feels like a finals here tonight.
So, Academy 1 is really within single digits, presuming good count on this Rio fill and the Soucy and Aleci fills. Oh, there we go. We got a match.
Strike for Rio! Slow motion again, but it counts. A big 20 fill. 118 through 8. 128 plus 2 in the 9th. Wow.
Apart from the obvious intrigue of this match, Craig Holbrook needs one more mark for 400.
He's been bowling great the last 2 weeks. Justin Skell will talk in just a moment here.
Quick update, Academy 3 took 6.
Oh, what a shot for Jones. How about that one? Spare. 101 of the ball in the 9th.
Quiet at this end, destructive at the other.
So Academy 2, we said, just took 6. Academy 3 took 6.
Academy 3 took 6, so that's going to be very good. So that's putting pressure on Academy 1 here, but they're getting match points as well.
They get 6, they'll be tied, 1 point behind still for 5th. They'll be at 6, 1 point behind 5th, if I heard them right.
Right. They're not exactly level.
Jones 7 on the spare. 108 through 9. Rio on the strike. The setback shot. 5, 6, 10. What an incredible, amazing
Make 2 implores Walsh. It's a tricky shot to spare.
match. Jones comes back. The violin bow slides behind.
Yep. Sorry, Phil was 7.
Head pin. Rio, tough shot. Oh, just missed the 5. The ball bounced away.
Exactly the 19 they were after, though.
That's a big fill. Jones 10. Another fine string, 118. 3 string total, Greg?
I'll confirm that for a second.
Rio 10, 147 for
a
Realtor, Josh Rio, 147.
for 393. Sorry, that snuck up there. He was stacking marks real quick.
His season high was 405. He gets the 395 tonight.
I'm sorry, 6 marks of Riopelle for a 393. Tremendous.
8 boxes to go. Matt Soucy on a spare on the left.
Chris
John
Jones.
Zappi is not 90 through 8.
Chris Jones, a very solid 341. Remember, that's great pinning involved in there as well. Only left 12 on the plate.
2 marks to 1. All spares for Academy 1 on the left. They're down 4 in the string, 10 in the match. Zappi, beautiful ball for a strike. He's got it. 100 plus 2 in the 9th. The battle
Great time for
continues.
his first.
Yep. Soucy's missed right, steals 8,
Or-
9. Third time we've seen it tonight between the both teams. Not made yet. 59 plus % success rate.
Huge count, though.
Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Zappi, a big time strike. How many times have done that in the past? Soucy needs it, gets it, spare. 119 to the ball in the 9th. The battle rages on here in Haverhill.
Yeah, Soucy's probable to get a 120 average tonight. Getting more of the pin luck here in Academy Lanes than he did at Central Park Lanes last week.
Tight, 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 all night long. Zappi on lane 6 at Academy Lanes, pub 125. Working on a strike. Going for 2, a check mark. Smooth ball in the pocket. Textbook John Zappi delivery. Matt Soucy, tall right hand, takes his time. On a spare. Pounds the strike zone, 9! 10 pin left up, Wood to help.
Wood's rolling even, but I don't think it's fast enough.
128 through 9, I believe. Yep.
Second straight 9 drop, and this one clobbered the head
Zappi
pin.
for a spare and strike. Can't get to the 610. 8 in the fill. 108 final string. 308 for 3,
We're tied on total.
I believe. Let's see. That might not be right. Another spare for Soucy. Here we go again.
And
138 in the ball. Zappi 108 through 9 make it. Now 8 in the box. 116 final string. 316 for 3. Right around his 105 and change average.
we'll confirm that score in a moment. CompuScore is slow on the 10th box update as ever.
Academy leads the string, leads the match by 2 pins, up 8 in the string, trying to get 6 points. That's big strike! Wow! 3 in a row for the Dr. Seuss.
For 378.
148, a fine performance from the former ACST championship. Matt Soucy's in the house.
3 marks in the past 3. Academy 1 is raking now.
Who needs a doctor? Matt Soucy's in the house. What was his total for 3?
378. John Zappi, 316.
And his previous high was 360, battling through injuries all year round. Whitcomb 9.
It's
For
rolling.
a strike. Wiggles and
Whoa.
wobbles, stumbling, bumbling, going, not gone.
Aleci's fill, please.
How close can he get?
What did Aleci get? 6?
Corey got 5.
5 even.
8 pin behind the 2. 2, 5, 8, 7, 10. Wood to help. On the bonus. 8's a wild. 88 through 8 in this masterful instant classic. Spare for Whitcomb. 102 in the ball through 9. Aleci. Got it! What a shot! What a spare! 2 in a row. 3 out of 4. Big down the stretch again. 98. 98 the ball through 9.
Hey, we went 3 whole hours without calling it an instant classic, but we're not wrong either. What a match.
If you don't understand Candlepin bowling, you got to try it. It is so much fun.
Please note that results like these are not guaranteed until quite some time later, though.
On the crossover. 4. 106 through 9. Exciting match. Aleci drills the pocket. 7. 8 maybe 9. Make up my mind.
They're begging the corner to drop.
105 through 9. No voice, but bowling great tonight. Whitcomb, big out. Oh, what a shot. That's a spare, actually. Back to back the hard way. 116 in the ball. Aleci object pin won't carry.
Whitcomb might well make his 120 average. Aleci not far behind at all.
One of the best matches of the year. Aleci in 8. 113, final string. 121, 120, 113. 354 for Mr. Candlepin corner, Cory Aleci. Whitcomb on a big spare fill for the number 3 team on the road, Hingham. Used to be Union Street for years. Just missed left. He gets 6. 122, final string. His totals, Greg?
For Bob Whitcomb ends up with 362.
And his previous high, 386. So we got 4 blocks to go in this thrilling match from Academy Lanes, Pub 125. 1 mark to none for Hingham. They are down 18 in the string, down a dozen in the match.
It ain't over yet.
And John Winchell is the only spare for each side combined. Right down to the wire again. What else is new? Winchell in the pocket, up the wall. It's a diamond, a triangle. Not anymore, it's 2. Wood not in the best position.
Oh, boy.
2 in the 5, 8 in the fill. Walsh crossing over. He's got a triangle. 3, 5, 6. Winchell 97 through 8 in the final string of this absolute thrilling, exciting, tremendous match. For 2 in a row. No on the object. Wow. Walsh missed left, 3 in the 6.
Left out of the hand. But again, Academy 1 doesn't mind the status quo at the moment.
Another photo finish.
They do need sticks.
Winchell won't go again for a 9. 106 through 9. Walsh trying to gain with a 10. Object pin himself for a 9. 88 through 9. 3 blocks to go. Greg, quick update.
3 object pins for Walsh. Marks are 17 to 17 in this string. Just 1 apart in the match. Again, pinning is still lopsidedly in Hingham's favor right now, but Academy 1 has the pluses on their side. No marks standing.
Up 10 in the string, 4 in the match. 4 pin lead in the match. No marks on the board either side. Winchell crossing over. 8 pin wants to go. No, but decent wood. Left is the 7. Walsh. Beautiful ball. 8. 5 right. 8 left. 2 makeable spared leaves. Who wants it more?
Tough for Walsh, though. That 2-pinner is facing away. He'd rather it be the 5-9 than the 5-8. He deals from right to left.
John's made so many terrific shots, difficult shots down the stretch in key matches. But that one won't go. Or will it? No. The ball rolls away.
Wood just wasn't covering it.
Big shot for Walsh. He got it! Big spare, the 10th! 98! 98 the ball, trying to get to 108.
Walsh has had a tough evening, but no time like the present to get a big count and really put Academy 1 in great position for a 6-2.
John on for a 10. 116, third string.
For a 376. And again, Winchell had opportunities to possibly go 400.
His previous high, 428. He does have a triple strike this year, 1 of 7 bowlers. 2 by Peter Crawford with 6 in a row, that 227. Nite and Millis.
Notice, never mind.
Walsh on a spare, left side, it is 5.
Okay.
103, final string for the Bulldozer.
Okay.
What's that, 314?
314.
314. 2 blocks to go, no marks. Update from Greg on the score, no marks, the lead in the string of the match.
Pretty much that, yep. 594 to 579 is confirmed there, so remember Holbrook needs 1 more mark for 400.
You might need a double. They're down 15 in the string, 9 in the match. They led by 6 coming in.
2 marks is still fine. Needs them now.
Not make it easy, the 4-2 split.
It's pretty when it goes.
Fuller hasn't had a mark yet. 83 has 1 mark, actually, a spare 7 in the 7th. 83 through 8, 7, 8, 10. 3-quarter picket fence, look at this. Holbrook, great try, no. 4, 8, 6, 10. Fuller trying to put it away. No, the 10 gets a wiggle. Holbrook needs double strike.
Yeah.
Craig, a rare 7, 114 through 9. Fuller, 9, 92 through 9. 1 box to go in this exciting match. Playoff fever in match 22 of 35. A preview of the first round potentially 3 versus 6. And 6 on the verge of matching Academy's 3. 6 points tonight to stay in 6th, 1 behind 5th. He's a double, and that'll do it. Oh, he still got it. It went. Hold on, folks. Fuller, a triangle, 3, 5, 6. Hold on, folks.
If Fuller gets a 10 box here, Holbrook requires a double strike.
Fuller for a spare. Got it! Big time spare in the 10th.
There we go.
102 and a ball.
Highly probable, although, again though, if Fuller does not fill this well, it could still tip Hingham's way. But really, Holbrook must strike here.
We'll talk to one of the bowlers before we sign off. Holbrook needs another mark. Just needs to strike. Look at this. 1-5 and Academy 1 takes 6 off the number 3 seed Hingham in dramatic fashion. And they keep pace with Academy 3, 1 point out of 5th. Fuller 6. Not his best stuff, but a big mark. 108 final string. The final score is from Greg Gouillart.
Oh no, did Holbrook get 5? He got 399. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
And top scorer was for Academy was Josh Rio, was it?
Josh, let's take a look here. Yeah, Josh Riopelle got 393. Oh, what a match this was.
How's my hair?
Let's take a look here. Your hair is fine, Paul. Thank you. 619 to 601, 2 pro grade strings from these teams. Josh Riopelle with 147, Matt Soucy with 148. So no, I was mistaken when I talked to Paul, although Josh Riopelle has 393 and Matt Soucy 378. And then have a look at this. Craig Holbrook 399, 6 match points to 2. And let's put the totals on the board. Yep, you can. Well, stay tuned. We'll have interviews in just a moment here. And let's put those scores on screen as well. That is confirmed, 1806 to 1794. And I'm going to...
We're going to move the camera down, talk to Josh Rio, the realtor.
Sorry, folks. I'm doing cinematography.
I'm going to interview Josh Rio before we sign off. Other matches going on, so we'll do it here before the approach. Josh Rio, the last 2 weeks you've been awesome. 393 tonight. Your team takes 6 hard-fought points. Instant classic.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, actually, it's a team effort, honestly, when it comes down to it. I mean, everyone's pushing everyone. It's not just one individual. It just happens to be a few weeks of good luck right now, fortunate bowling, and the next few weeks it could be the opposite, but I'm just going to ride it high while we can, We
talked to your captain, Justin Skell. You didn't bowl tonight in the 6-man rotation. He said the chemistry is key. What has clicked for your team since that bad start to the season? Now you're bowling like you're a top seed.
Well, I think when it comes down to a few things, chemistry is definitely the key, without a doubt. That's the magic word right there. But in addition to that, one of our teammates, Matt Soucy, was out with injury earlier this year. So once he came back, we started getting in a rhythm. We started finding where our positions were. And the main thing that happened that contributed to that, Paul, was we made a tweak in the lineup, thanks to our captain. We made a tweak in the lineup about 10 weeks ago or so. And ever since we made those few tweaks, it's been night and day. So but you combine that with Matt Soucy coming back, it's been a whole new ball game for us.
What were some of the tweaks you made?
As a team, you mean? Well, as an example, we put me in the leadoff. We put Justin in the 2-hole and Cory in the 3-hole. We changed that around, and sometimes you don't know you can flourish until you put in that position, and that's what it comes down to, honestly. So between that, everyone rooting each other on, and what most people know but maybe don't is a bunch of us bowl together already on Tuesday nights.
Yes,
Scally, Walsh, Fuller, yeah, exactly myself, So that definitely contributes as well.
Did you lead off for them too in the night?
I'm on their team. No, they don't. They won't allow me. They don't like me there.
You blame them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm the arch enemy come Tuesdays. Come Friday, they're all over my shit. Oh, I can't swear. I'm so sorry. But yeah. But what I'm trying, Friday, but Tuesday and Friday are 2 different things, But yeah. But Tuesday, no.
That's $5 for Candlepin for cancer now. Violation.
Oh, violation. That's a warning. The way the workplace goes: verbal warning, written warning, performance improvement plan, and final warning. I'm talking, and then the final thing. You know? No, don't listen. He talks all the time. He never one tells him to shut up. You know?
And you did a GoFundMe for that $1 lemon drop.
I did do a GoFundMe, and it's a tax write-off as well. So thank God. I have since recovered from the $1 GoFundMe account. I've run into on my tax as well. Mac, you take note of that, and I can now sleep a happy person tonight.
How about a 3-letter word going 6-2 against number 3 Hingham?
I get a few of them, but Wiles won and OMG.
Back to Greg Gouillart to wrap it up. Thanks,
Wrap it up, Greg. Let's go. Wrap
Thanks,
it up.
Josh. Greg Gouillart to wrap it up.
I'm doing it. Thank you. Thanks for watching this presentation of the newly demonetized Candlepin Bowling Network. And until next time, on behalf of Paul Grant, this is Craig Gouillart saying so long.